Oscar goes to...
I'm no John Burgundy. Say my name.
I thought it was mid.
What do you think darkness is your eye? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it. I don't have friends. I have family.
And now for our feature presentation.
To Cinema with Love.
All right, people, we are back with another episode of To Cinema with Love. I'm Jamal here with Sir Alec.
Hey guys, what's up?
We got John Burgundy on the motherfucking boards or whatever.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, y'all?
Okay, whatever. We got a special one today. In the history books, when we have about 5,000 episodes of this thing done, the trivia question is going to be, who was the first woman guest on the show? Mm-hmm. And so when we're all like rich and famous and we're sitting back and we're old, that's going to be the question. And the answer to that is Gabriella Pena, ladies and gentlemen. So Gabby is a graduate from San Francisco State University with a BA in broadcasting and electronic communication. Congratulations. You're welcome. She's been a wardrobe assistant on 2 music videos directed by Cedric Crisologo. Made it through that. Yes. Mm-hmm. Including Furious in 2021 by Cass Moon and Sunshine, and 2022 by Omni Allen. And she was a production assistant on the music video for Invisible Girl in 2021 by Morgan Reese, directed by Kimber. And she was wardrobe on Goin Up 2022, directed by ya boy, Alec.
That's me.
And
In case we didn't know.
and currently pursuing a master's in architecture degree at Sci-Arc. That's correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right. Masters, that's dope.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but I'm putting it in and it's going to get done.
There you go. How much longer you got?
I have 2 years. This is my first year.
Okay. Exciting?
It is. Yeah.
Nice.
You get to be around a lot of interesting people.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what exactly is that school all about? Because it sounds interesting just from the name.
Yeah, a lot of people have that question. It stands for Southern California Institute of Architecture, and it's an entirely architecture-based school. You can either do your master's or your bachelor's, and we also have some post-grad programs. And I've been told that it's actually an art school disguised as an architecture school because of all the different types of projects that we do. It's like they have a radical way of teaching. They don't teach traditional architecture. So it's an interesting school. Yeah.
That's dope.
To say the least.
Mm-hmm. So typically we like to start the show off. We ask each other, what we've been watching lately. So I'll ask you, what have you been watching?
Honestly, with my tight schedule, I've not been watching too many things, but when I am, just doing some homework and need some background noise, I've been watching Outer Banks.
Okay.
I've been watching that too.
Really?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Now?
Wow.
Wow.
I finished it like last week.
Okay,
all right.
no spoilers.
No,
Do
I
not
won't
tell
spoil.
me.
Oh, you're like on the first season or something?
No, I just finished a season where Ward basically killed himself on the boat.
Oh yeah, that was
Spoiler.
Oh god, I was laughing so hard when that happened, and then you just it was so great.
I was like, what? I was like, is he really about to do this? And he did.
But yeah, Outer Banks is a fun
Coward.
show. Coward.
That's what I've been into.
But yeah, I finished the whole show. That's funny.
Dope. Alec, so...
And before that,
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was watching...
Just Outer Banks?
Sorry. Before that, I was watching The White Lotus.
Oh yeah, I like that show too.
I need to start that one.
Yeah.
start season 2. I finished season 1. I just need to start on
It's
season
good.
2.
Okay. Alec, what have you been watching?
Like Gabby, I watch Outer Banks. And then I also watched that 90s show. I've been talking about it in our text chat that we have going on, me and Jamal and Jonathan. And I've been kind of hiding what I've been thinking about it just until here. It's like, kind of imagine like that 70s show, but like if it was made by Disney Channel. That's what this one feels like. Because it just feels very tame in comparison to the original show. Because the original show is kind of edgy a little bit for like, I don't know, like primetime TV, I guess. But this one just feels like, I don't know, they have actual teenagers playing the characters this time. So it just feels like I'm watching like a DCOM, like a Disney Channel original movie or something.
I've never seen that 70s show.
Yeah.
It just looks ass to me. Yeah, right? Like, I don't know.
Oh, you guys never seen it?
No.
Like I used to watch it. Like I'm not like a big fan. I'm not like a big fan of it like I was like Malcolm in the Middle or like George Lopez or anything back in the day. But like, yeah, I watched it like in and out. But it was okay from what I remember. The original show. But I know everybody was just excited to see like the old cast come back, and they do that within like the first like episode. And then they kind of like appear throughout the rest of the show, like sporadically.
Okay. So we have a scale, Gabby, that that we rate things. So ass, mid, and peak. And so,
All right.
so Alec,
Very unique scale.
it's there's more to it, but we'll just leave it at the basic scale.
Yeah.
So what would where would that 90s show fall?
I'll give it a mid. You got the button for that, Joe?
Come on, man. You put the
Mid.
there you go.
I forgot which one it was played. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very mid show. It's like very serviceable. If you got nothing else to watch, then put that on, I guess. Like it's one of those things. You can put on in the background, you'll be fine.
All right. Well, maybe.
Maybe.
What about Outer Banks? What would you rate?
Oh, that's
Gabby?
peak.
Okay, Alex says peak. What would you rate?
That's Pete.
Okay.
It's Pete.
Okay.
It's good.
But I also watched the new Puss in Boots movie. And that was really great. I was surprised by how great that was. The animation kind of reminded me of Spider-Verse, but it kind of did its own thing. It felt more like a fairy tale kind of thing going on that it had. And it had a very really realistic portrayal of a panic attack, which I was surprised by. Puss in Boots has in the movie because he encounters a villain.
Oh, spoilers.
I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil what he actually is.
I'm not gonna watch it anyway. So.
But it's a really great one. I recommend that one for sure, just for the animation and the storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where would that one fall?
I would say that's close to peak.
Ooh.
Damn.
For sure.
Okay.
Alex like them pussy in the boots. All right. Jonathan, what are you watching?
For movies, I've watched Decision Leave, Heat, Megan, Lila Crocodile, Couples Retreat, and then for shows, I've watched Last of Us, House of Dragons, and Abbott Elementary.
Damn, son.
I know. I've since the last episode, I've kind of like caught up on a few things because I've had a little bit of time. So, Decision to Leave because that was the film that Alec had recommended us to watch, and I know we'll get into it a little bit later. Megan, we watched I think like opening weekend because it was like one of those films that my friend is like very into like horror, and it was just a lot of hype behind it, especially on like the marketing and all that. Like, you know, people were like making jokes and like, you know,
dancing.
yeah, it went viral like on TikTok with that whole like dancing scene and all that. So my interest was piqued, but for me, I felt like personally, even though a lot of people were like raved about it and loved it.
Hey, we're gonna talk about it during review.
Right. Okay. Sorry.
Man.
Calm down.
Sorry. I got a little bit excited there. Lila Crocodile, I actually enjoyed. I'm not gonna lie.
The Shawn Mendes thing?
Yes.
Where he's like voicing the crocodile?
It was interesting. I thought it would be a lot more like dialogue coming from the crocodile, but it's just literally all he does is just sing. So I don't know. I just
Is it a musical?
It's, I guess you could kind of call like a musical because it's a lot of singing involved in it. So yeah, it's like heavily musical. And then Couples Retreat is just like a very old. Yeah,
I like Couples Retreat.
It was interesting. I haven't seen it before. It was just on Hulu, and I was like, okay.
That's funny because my parents went to a comedy show last night. It was Faison Love's comedy show. You know, the big black guy. that's in the
yeah,
movie?
Worm.
They went to a comedy show last night in Pleasanton, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's funny that you watched that too.
But yeah,
He's secretly just your dad. And
Oh no! Don't be my daddy, John. Wait, what did you watch, Jamal?
I watched The Last of Us.
Do you?
That's a great show. That shit is so good. I had put on Hoops. It's on Netflix. It's like a cartoon show. That shit is wild. It's like mature, and they're just talking about some crazy shit. It's like this coach. It's not good, but it's just entertaining.
Is it like Big Mouth kind of?
A little bit, yeah.
Lord.
Like
That show's pretty terrible.
like I was just on my phone and I just heard like some wild shit and I was like, what is going on here?
It's called Hoops.
Yeah, I think it's called Hoops. What else have I watched? Decision to Leave. I feel like I watched something else, but yeah, that's pretty much been about it. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. Y'all need to watch Outer Banks, like me and Gabby. We're
Yeah.
the only cool ones on here.
We got.
I mean, with that recommendation, we can't pass up on that. Right? Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said with that recommendation, you can't
you have
pass
to
up
get
on it.
on.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to get on it.
You have to
Yeah.
get on that.
Yeah.
So Alec,
Yeah.
on this day, what happened, sir?
What are we looking at?
Oh, yeah. So on this day in film history, January 22nd, 15 years ago, Heath Ledger passed away. So yeah, we know Heath Ledger from films such as like Brokeback Mountain and
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight, yeah, for sure. Played the Joker. And what's that movie called? 10 Things I Hate About You? Yeah, he was in that too.
Yep.
So, yeah. And so yeah, and he was an amazing actor, obviously. He's done so many iconic parts, but he's always going to be remembered for playing the Joker. So I was wondering, what are your guys' favorite films from him? You have any particular one that you like?
Gabby?
Besides Dark Knight, I should probably say, because everybody's probably going to say
Oh
that
wait, hold on. Wait, we can't say Dark Knight.
I mean, that's one that everybody's going to say.
Well, let me hop on fucking Google.
But yeah, you're going to say Gabby?
Yeah, go ahead, Gabby.
I haven't seen too many of his films, but I love a rom-com, and 10 Things I Hate About You is really good. And he does such a good job at playing that character. Like, kid you not, I'm pretty sure any girl who watches that is going to be fawning over him, so he did his job. I just started watching Brokeback Mountain, and I haven't finished it yet, but it's off to a good start, and I think he just does really well at diving into his characters. And obviously, in The Dark Knight as the Joker, iconic performance, and it's sad. It's just sad what happened after that.
Oh, no, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree. It's like he could have had so many other great roles, too, after that. Kind of sad that he's like, no, no longer with us.
Well, I'm going to still say The Dark Knight. That's easily one of my favorite movies, probably my favorite, just because, like Gabby said, his performance as the Joker was just mind blowing. Like, and that's like the last that we got from him. And if you're gonna go out, and you don't want to go out, but to go out with that performance is like that shit's gonna live on forever. And it's so crazy because like I was out, I think yesterday or something, and I saw like some guy had like the Joker tattoo, and I'm like, that's how you know you've left like a fucking mark. Like if people are tattooing like a character that you fucking brought to life, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I like Brokeback Mountain too. I love Jake, and Heath was great in that too. Yeah.
For me, I would also say Dark Knight, Joker, only because I haven't seen any of his other work. That was like the first time I've seen him act in anything, me personally. So I definitely want to check out 10 Things I Hate About You and Brokeback Mountain. I think they're on Hulu, so I'll check them out as well.
Yeah, I would probably say Brokeback Mountain's my favorite from him. I'd probably say that one's like a masterpiece. It's really well done. And like Gabby said, he really delves into his character. Like he felt like a legit cowboy, because I think he's like Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like he legit felt like an American like cowboy. Everything from his like mannerisms to like his voice and everything, he was perfect.
He just looked like a cowboy too. Like he can wear some fucking cowboy boots.
And I thought it was cool, like him and Jake Gyllenhaal were like doing like the press tours and stuff, you know, like being at the Golden Globes and stuff, like announcing it. And they wanted them to do jokes about gay people, but they refused to do that because they didn't want to like promote any kind of homophobia and like doing that. So I thought that was cool of them to like do that.
Yeah.
And then another movie he did called The Patriot with Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
And he played the son. I think he played Mel Gibson's son in that movie. He was really good in that too. That was like probably one of the earlier ones I saw from him before The Dark Knight. Because like it took me a long time to like come like realize that the person I'm seeing in The Dark Knight was him. Because he looks so and acts completely different.
Right.
So yeah, so it's just crazy to see him in other parts and be like, oh shit, that's the Joker. But yeah, that's like those are probably like my two favorites from him for sure.
He was in Monster Ball too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, him and Halle Berry. But yeah, we miss him a lot for sure. Which he was still here to make many more great movies.
That is true.
But yeah,
yeah. So now we can get into all about Gabby. So, what inspired you to get into film?
Yippee!
What inspired you to get into filmmaking?
For me, it was world building. Just the fact that people could create worlds out of something written on a piece of paper and make it come to life by utilizing all these different types of art forms. Like you have photography, you got film, you got. In some ways, I mean, it's also art. So just the culmination of all of those things is what really interested me. And I started off actually wanting to do like set design. And then I like shifted gears and now I'm actually back to wanting to do that again. So I guess just the visuals and how beautiful things look on screen is what really got me.
Nice.
Yeah, because I remember when I contacted you for Going Up. Well, first of all, I knew you from a friend of a friend because we were going to do a project together that didn't like take off. But then when I was getting Going Up ready, I was like, I need like a costume designer. And I was like, you know, and I remember like Gabby's very fashionable and she's very good with costumes. I was like, I'm gonna ask her to do it. And then when I asked you about it, you're like, well, I could definitely do it, but even though like wardrobe design is not my field, I'm more interested in like directing and things like that. So like then to see you like actually like, you know, doing the wardrobe design, you were like truly amazing at it. So I was like,
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Would you say you enjoy directing more or wardrobe design at this point?
I would have to go. I haven't done directing, so I can't really say that, you know, I don't have the experience from that side of it. I only have the experience from receiving what directors create and make. So in terms of that, yes, I prefer the director's work, but from my personal work, I do like doing wardrobe because that also has, you know, you help bring the character to life. You have to learn the character, you have to study the character, and you have to create the look that is fitting to who they are in that specific time in the film and whatnot. So either or, honestly, the entirety of it just is what gets me every single time.
Right, yeah.
Everything together.
What's like when you know you're going to be doing wardrobe for a film, right? Like how do you kind of start to piece together the look?
Right. So first, I always obviously ask for the script and I read it through one time and then I read it again and then I start annotating like little details about what they look like, details about what they're going through in specific points of the story. And then I bring in like color theory and like how their mood is and all of these different things into it just so I can create the picture for myself. And then I create a mood board. And then, you know, it's a process of talking to the actors and seeing how they interpret the character as well. And then bringing all of our ideas together and then creating the final look. It's a lot of trial and error at the beginning, trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. And then you have to go through like an elimination process of like, this is good, this this is not. And so it's really very step by step by step by step, kind of like everything in film.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine
it's interesting because
doing that job.
yeah, really.
I'm not the most fashionable person or have like that mindset for like, oh, this would look. I imagine like, oh, this would look cool on you. I don't know what it would look cool on me. That kind of thing. Yeah.
That is true. That is true. You also have to, keep in mind a person's body type. Certain things don't look good or whatnot. But when you're playing a character, you have to think of these things and like do adjustments if necessary and all that. So
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I also bring into it like any styling ideas that I've learned along the way from styling myself, like silhouettes and shapes and things like that as well.
Yeah, I was going to ask, like, if you take inspiration from yourself and you kind of inject it a little bit into the characters.
I do. I there's specific things that I like throw in there, like jewelry, like I like accessorizing to little things like that. I'm also very detail oriented with myself, so I like to add like little things that will speak about the character, like a necklace that has an initial on it, or like a ring that signifies something, or little details like that as well. So I do draw inspiration from myself.
Nice.
A lot of the time.
Do you have like how like Spike Lee has his signature shot? Do you have something where like when we see it like years from now, oh, that's Gabby? You know what I mean? Something that you'll try to sneak into every single film?
Not yet, but I will get there. Okay.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's something that I will get there eventually, because where I'm at right now, kind of taking a little detour to get to where I want to be. So
hey,
be on the lookout.
Yeah, the trip will reach its final destination.
Right.
That's all that matters.
Be on the lookout for that Gabby Easter egg.
Yeah, there you go.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
What kind of projects do you like working on, or like what's something that you haven't worked on that you would like to do?
I would like to honestly work on a full-length film, like a feature film. I've done short films and music videos, but I really want to see what that experience is like being on an actual, like a full-length feature film. I imagine, the sets are much bigger, the crew is bigger, and it's just a bigger production overall. So the environment seems different to me. And I really want to experience that and see what it's like as a PA or anything, really.
Just to get on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So have you, and you guys can jump in too. I mean, I don't want to just seem like me and her just talking. But do you have you have interest in like writing and directing, or just directing and wardrobe?
I've dipped my toe in a little bit of everything. I've written some things. They're like in my phone. They've never seen the light of day. They're probably going to stay there, but I think directing is like ultimately the main thing that I like, because you have more control over like where it goes. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what I like to do just in general as a person. I have ideas and I would like to get those ideas out and, have a team that can help me bring that to life.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think what would be interesting, and like, maybe later on when you do direct and all that, you can let us know again, we'll bring you back on and see this theory of, I know that there's a lot of actors who become directors as well later on. And in my head, like previous episodes, I've said that I think that's kind of like a cool method or thing that they can use in their directing of like, oh, I've acted before. I know what I like to hear from actors, what helps me. And they kind of like use that to their advantage when they're directing, like, I used to act too, I guess they can like work a little bit better with actors. So with you, I'm assuming like, you know, you'll be able to like kind of like you already can see what you want in like the costumes and like you said, the color schemes, how you want the story to progress. I think it'll be easier, or maybe it might be a challenge. I don't know. That's how I was saying, you know, what do you think it can help you with, like when you go directing, working easier with the, what is it called? The
easier transition.
Yeah, easier transition to work with the art department and all that, specifically the costume people and all that.
In general, not just with myself, but like with anybody, you take your background and what you've done throughout the years, you apply it to whatever you're doing in the present moment. So everything that I've done prior to when I get to that point will definitely have an effect on how I interact with the film and the production itself. So yeah, I think definitely, especially because I'm doing architecture right now, I'm trying to focus on design, interior design. So the art department would be like where I would have more insight and such. So
right.
Yeah, for sure. That's a good thing to think about.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it, but thank you for bringing that point up.
Yeah, I mean, I always thought of that as well, and love seeing how, I guess that like art department really like does their job really well. Have you seen Queen's Gambit by any chance on Netflix? Queen's Gambit.
I have.
So the one thing I found interesting that there was like a behind the scenes was the makeup and hair people. How they said their functionality with Anya Taylor-Joy's character. Hair, they kind of like as she grew up, they kind of changed the hairstyle. It was very like subtle, but told the point across really well of like trying to make her look young in some scenes and some stuff. And then when she like grew older, they changed her hairstyle to make her look more adult and all that. And I was just like, wow, I never really thought about it as like a viewer. But you know, that's like if you're doing your job well, you don't really notice it, or it doesn't stand out. You know what I mean? And
right,
so yeah,
right.
and so like that's just like opens the whole world of like, wow, like, like you said it yourself, in film it's beautiful because it's all these different people's creativityness coming together and just like making one single project come to life, and everybody's inputs you can see, and like if they do it well, you don't really like, I mean, I guess you could notice it, but like, it serves the purpose of telling that story.
I need to watch that. I haven't seen that behind the scenes thing.
I think I saw it like on YouTube. It was like one of those things. I don't know. I don't remember. I think I just saw it on like YouTube, and I was like, oh,
I think it might be on Netflix.
Or there's a behind the scenes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But so yeah.
All right.
You've been working on music videos. I've noticed a lot. What's like the difference between working on a short film and a music video? Because even though they're both, like involve filmmaking and all that, but instead of like creating a character, you're like designing an artist, like a musical artist in the video. So is there a different approach to that than say like creating a character?
That's a good question. I think with music videos, it's more so, well, because music videos, it's a song written by an artist, and it could, for some, it's like a character, but for others, it's really just themselves expressing past moments or future or present moments in their life. So you have to take more into consideration the person and who they are in that song, because every song is different, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel like, in my perspective, a singer or an artist can portray themselves differently through whichever song. So you really have to take what they're saying in the song into consideration, what the song's about, and then kind of combine that with who the artist is and who the artist is trying to be in this specific song. So it's a little bit different because you're not creating it out of nothing. You're creating it based on like who this person is and what they are trying to show the world. And if it's I think if it's a narrative, because I haven't done wardrobe for a narrative music video, but one of them that I did was, the artist wasn't even part of the music video. It was just his voice, right? And there was a bunch of kids as actors. So for that, I'd imagine these are characters. So in that sense, if it's a narrative, it's more like a short film. Or a film, where you're creating these characters. But if the artist is actually in the music video, it's a little bit different.
Okay, yeah, that's very interesting.
So we had the pleasure of working with you on Going Up. What was that like? You know, what was being on set like? You got any favorite moments? Any funny moments? Any like what the fuck moments?
Hell yeah, Gabby, talk your shit. Talk shit.
Alec, look away. That's good.
I know. No shots at anybody. I think it was a really good crew. The experience overall was great. I think seeing everybody do what they love to do and be so involved and so committed to it is what made it a really good experience. I have to say, one of my favorite moments was being at that barn with all those animals.
Oh yeah,
that was like good energy. Yeah, it's just being around all like the environment that everyone created was really welcoming and nice. And I also like the moments in between takes where we kind of all like took a deep, like a breather, you know, and those are the times where we got to know each other as people and not just as like, oh, we're coworkers in a sense, you know? So I really enjoyed it. I think it was one of the best on-set experiences I've had. And I'm not just saying that because you're here.
Oh yeah, I'm glad to hear that. That's always what I want to hear when people
Kiss me, kiss my ass.
when people are myself, I want to at least have a decent time.
It's all right. Once he leaves the room, you can just shit on him.
But yeah, I always felt like a dick coming over to you guys and being like, "Oh, we got to get back to set. Stop having fun. stop holding that sword, Ray." I'll tell Ray, stop holding the sword and get that back down from the horse.
Oh,
I don't have insurance for this.
I don't have insurance.
But no, I like.
If you fall, it's not on me.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I thought it was cool. You guys were having fun with the animals and everything.
You felt like a proud papa.
I felt like a proud papa watching this team of assembled have fun
Playing
with
with the animals.
But no, I'm sure you guys learned a lot from each other from all that downtime and stuff between shots and everything.
Yeah, we did. I got to, like Natalia, I got to understand what she does on the day-to-day, which is really interesting. Ray, even just everybody had an interesting story, something interesting about their life. And like Tyson, he's in Australia, it's crazy, seeing everybody be this type of way in real life and then seeing them get into character is it's cool. And in a way, even you, the director, you also have to get in character. You have to be in the mindset of, okay, I'm directing this. I gotta do this. So it's really interesting to see how people tiered back and forth from that.
Exactly. Yeah.
How would you, on the scale of ass, mid to peak, rate Alec's directing skills?
I'd say peak.
Oh wow!
Oh, I was getting that mid, but really,
of course, Jonathan would be praying on my downfall.
I was just playing.
He was slowly creeping to the button.
Mid.
I know.
But no, I appreciate that.
Yes, of course. No, it was a good experience. You were really. I was like, okay, Cedric. I was like, do your thing. Sorry. I was like, okay, Alec, do your thing. I'm thinking of Cedric, but no. I was like, okay, Alec,
Is Cedric black?
Is Cedric the better?
yeah, no.
Cedric the better filmmaker.
Alec had his little. No, I'm just working with him more. But
She
Alec
said you
had
fucking talk.
Had his phone on one of. He had his phone on this thing. Remember?
My harness.
Yeah. Place it on your neck.
Yeah, my harness.
Yeah, I was like, yes.
So that thing became
I was like, that thing is coming. it came in handy.
Yeah, I was like, that thing
You
became
were
my
in
best
the
friend.
zone.
Yeah. At first, I was like, this is stupid. I don't want to put this around my neck. But I was like, oh, this is amazing.
It does look a little like
It looked goofy.
It was.
It looked like some Dollar Tree shit. And then I was like, oh wait, this is great.
Look like some Daiso stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It looked like it's something from Daiso. I don't know where Josh got it, but yeah, it was a great thing to have.
he like spent all night making it probably.
But I also thought it was so cool. You brought like all this stuff for the costumes, like wire, like I don't know, like
The
there we
hanger,
go,
the like
hangers,
rolling
the
hanger,
the
yeah.
rolling hangers, and all these bags and stuff. I was like, wow, this is the most professional,
Yeah.
this is the most professional wardrobe design I've had on like any of my movies so far. Because usually they just bring a bag or whatever and then put on the ground. They're just like, okay, we're called a day. But no, it was like the most professional thing. Yeah, their own little section. That was amazing.
That's how I approach like everything I do. I'm like, I gotta be prepared. It has to look presentable, like because presentation is big, you know. And I'm just like, I have a nice setup. Make sure that it's easy for me to take these things down, put them back up, and like label everything so that I know what is what. So I'm glad you appreciated that, and it made the job a lot easier, by the way. So
Oh no, yeah, you can definitely tell it did.
tell people
Yeah, because I know when I
bring a rolling rack.
Because I know, like, when I had showed up and saw everything, because I missed, I think, the first 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, like around there.
And then I saw, like, Gabby had the fucking, the rack. Like, she had her station. Alex got everything. I'm like, man, this is legit.
A real movie.
And I was like, whoa, Hollywood, what's up?
Yeah.
It's like, it was fun, though, man. It was definitely fun.
And I was going to say, for the audience listening, there is going to be a behind the scenes like documentary coming also. So you'll be able to see everything we're talking about,
There you go.
all those fun moments, and especially that like section for the wardrobe that, you know, Gabby set up. I remember Alec was like, okay, everybody, we got to go to the next scene. Go to Gabby. Go to Gabby. Go to her
Go to
section.
Gabby real quick.
Yeah.
Make sure you get fitted. You get to see the horse, my
No,
friend's.
get
Yeah.
fitted.
Yeah, my friend's dad, my man Javier, with his horse that danced for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
We had food and entertainment.
Yeah, exactly.
Alec had
Oh
it
my
all.
god.
That was great.
Javier is just such a cool
Really?
name, too.
Oh, Javier.
I don't know. It's
boy.
just a cool name.
But yeah, do you have any other favorite moments on set?
Yeah, I you guys asked me to be an extra.
Oh yeah.
That was an experience for sure. I was like, what am I doing? I was like, I'm gonna do it, whatever. Like, that was fun.
Yeah,
Being placed in another position was I think it was a good experience for me, and it kind of made me like dive into that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool.
Yeah,
I think also our team lunchtime, you bring like the big ass Chipotle box. That was also fun, just like sitting around together.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
For those who don't know,
Jonathan.
Jonathan. But Gabby, not just the wardrobe designer, she was also in the movie. You'll see her for sure. Don't worry, you weren't cut.
Was I cut?
Were you?
Okay.
I think you were. Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch.
No, I'm kidding, you weren't. You were. You're good. No, you're in the movie.
It's okay.
No, yeah, you're in the movie still. But yeah, Gabby, she plays a bank clerk, and she gets yelled at by our bank robbers, specifically by Ray. But yeah, that was fun to do. That was a fun scene to do. But yeah.
What, do you have any moments that
What?
weren't so fun on set?
Not really.
No?
It rained one of the days that we were on the barn. And we had to like hide inside one of the little barns for a bit. It
Nobody
got a little messy. but
nobody was annoying or
pretty much
anything?
it.
Nobody was
Yeah.
annoying. No.
You You're stirring the pot right now.
Hey, you know,
Jamal just wants the truth.
we got to get some content.
Come on. No. Yeah, I remember that day. It was like raining for about like 20 minutes.
Oh.
Although he was about to say something. Shit.
Yeah, you already started, so.
No, nobody was annoying. I promise you that.
Dang it.
Nobody was annoying. Not that I can.
Oh.
Not that I can.
She's like,
Let's come back to this question in like a month.
but yeah, I remember it was like raining for like maybe like 30 minutes when we got there. But then it stopped, thankfully.
Yeah, it was fucking pouring.
Yeah. I was like, oh God, this is a big day too. I was like, oh no.
It was one of the busiest days, right?
Yeah.
The rain was hiding your tears.
Oh God. But yeah, I was like, but then it got all fine. So I was like, okay, cool. We'll be good for the rest of the day. It was sunny
Yeah.
for the rest of the day. It was nice. Really nice both days, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
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 Oh, no, you were there.
I was there both days. It was just the bank scene and the one before.
Oh yeah, Jonathan went to San Diego instead of helping me film.
Hey.
Okay, hold on,
No,
Gabby.
he knew the dates.
Alec has to tell that story. So when we go to do the bank scene, right? We go to do the bank scene, and Jonathan's not here. Alec?
Yeah, Jonathan's not here, and then he tells me that he won't be able to make it. Then I'm like, then I just give him shit for it, like jokingly.
But when did you tell him about this?
I told him about this like the dates, or
Yeah.
I told him like a month ahead at least at most. And then he's like, oh, I have a friend's wedding or whatever, like bachelor party to go to in San Diego. I forgot about. So I'm like, you son of a bitch. And so then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pretend to be mad as hell, and then like, I'm just making Jonathan feel terrible. And then he sends me a long text being like, Alec, I'm so sorry. He was like, what did you send me, like $100 for production?
Yes. Because I felt bad. I was like,
I was like, okay, send me the money, you bastard. And he Venmo'd me. I was like, oh, thank you. And I told him like I wasn't actually mad. So I was like, I didn't expect him to give me money.
get the crew, something good to eat while I'm gone.
I was tempted to use it on a PS5 when I didn't have one at the time. But nah. But nah, I use it on the food, the set and everything. So yeah, thank you, Jonathan, for your
Contribution.
for not coming and sending money.
Guilt contribution.
Exactly. Well, I actually wanted to get in because on Instagram you have another page that's dedicated. I believe it's called multidisciplinary art. Think did I pronounce it?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
Multidisciplinary
Yeah.
art. So I consider myself like a visual artist, but multidisciplinary is when you take practices and like you approach your work in different ways. So let's say I'm working on like something photography related or drawing. I approach it not just from the perspective of an artist or photographer. I take practices I've done or practices I've acquired from other disciplines and use it to create my final piece or whatever I'm making. So it's just a different approach to art or making things.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. It looks really cool.
What's the name of this page?
Thank you. Oh, I changed it. Now it's Riella. So it's like, it's not even like a crazy story. It's just part of my name, the last part of my name.
Right.
So that would be like, my brand name per se, my professional name with anything that I like, make. So it's RI.ELLA.
Go follow people.
Follow.
You know what to do.
But do you have any opinion on it? Because I noticed like there's been a trend lately in the last couple of months about AI art.
Oh, that's a good
Or
question.
yeah, with everybody's just like using these engines to like create. They can just type in a word like say like I don't know Avengers Seinfeld, and then like they
Who the fuck?
like there are different things like that. With like they'll be like Avengers and Seinfeld, and then like they just have
AI
like
just
like
goes
create
to work.
Jerry Seinfeld as Captain America or like George as Iron Man. Just stuff like that, weird stuff like that. And I've seen a lot of criticism for it, and then some people just being like, "Oh, this is cool." Like, what do you think about the whole thing?
It's an interesting question because where I'm at now at my school, we're very big on AI, and a lot of people actually use Midjourney to create like architectural buildings and like architectural art and things like that. So the conversation that I'm hearing online is interesting compared to the one that I'm hearing in school, in class, a lot of the time. My understanding from the artistic side is that they don't appreciate it because they feel like these systems are being trained using their art that they haven't approved of. You know, like they haven't said, oh yeah, go ahead, use my art to train these AI to create your art. But from the designer perspective, it's more so that their understanding is that the AI trained with art that has been posted online. So therefore, since you post it online, it's, you know, it's up for grabs per se. And Midjourney doesn't replicate it. It just takes it as inspiration and creates whatever you have typed out. So I think that artists can actually utilize it, and it could be a really great tool for them. But right now, I think they have a lot of skepticism, and they're just more so like not wanting to get involved. But the things that you can create are very interesting. As for if it's art or not, I don't really know the answer to that because art is very subjective. So it's really up to whoever's making it or to whoever's viewing it. But some pretty interesting things come up. I think in the end, people are going to want to start using AI like Midjourney to create things because in a way you kind of are making it, you're typing out very specific details. You can go very into it like, oh, this specific lighting at this time of day, oh, with this color grade and, you know, things like that. So you're directing it to make something that comes from your brain. I think it's cool. I think they need to talk about it a bit more.
No, yeah, it's really interesting.
But I don't see, I don't think it's like extremely harmful or anything.
I think,
Right, yeah.
sorry. I think it's art because, like you said, like you still have to, think of that idea, and yeah, AI is creating it, but it wouldn't create it if you didn't think of it.
Right.
But I'm looking at your earring design. I think you made it last year.
Yeah.
And that's pretty dope. That's AI?
Yeah, I made it last year. No, it's not.
Okay.
That one's sculpted using 3D software.
Yeah, that's insane.
Using a sculpting software called ZBrush.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
So
Yeah.
the idea came from like a tattoo design onto a head, and then you extrude it, and you can like add things and change things, and then you add material to it and stuff. But yeah, that's not AI. That's all.
It's dope though.
Like it's kind of like sculpting.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. It's kind of like sculpting, but digitally.
Yeah.
You know?
Looks like something out of Dune. I like it. It looks cool.
Yeah, it's like an appendage at that point. It's not even, it kind of looks like a breathing apparatus too because of the nose piece.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I was inspired a little by Dune.
Okay. How long did that take to make?
A week.
That's not bad. It'd probably take me like a year.
Yeah, I was about to say it'd take me a year. I'm not great with that kind of stuff.
It's interesting because that's what I thought too. But they kind of taught us very quickly, actually, not even like a rundown of the software, just like this does this, do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think what helped me is the fact that I had a really clear idea of what I wanted to do, and it guided me throughout the process. So it was easier for me to get it all squared away. It went through like 3 different softwares to get to the final point. So I used ZBrush, then I used Cinema 4D, which is like a rendering software, and then I used Photoshop to like fix things.
Yeah.
That's got to be like super taxing on your computer, though, right?
Yes, it is. It is. Everyone at my school, like designers, need to have a PC, like one of those gaming PCs
Mm-hmm.
with like a graphics card that's super, super powerful. If not, then like
Yeah.
your shit will crash.
Like a 3090.
Yeah, 3090. That's what most people have. The 40 is about to come out, I think. So a lot of people are trying to get on that.
What's your system looking like?
I am slacking on getting mine.
Yeah, they are expensive.
Very expensive. My first, so all of that you see on my art page, I use just my Mac. My Mac can handle only ZBrush and Cinema 4D. Thankfully, I was able to do it, but I do need to upgrade. But the upgrade that I am going to get a 3090.
Okay.
So that's all I could tell you right now.
Yeah, you're gonna be set with that. What's your favorite movie or show that you just go back to when you're having a bad day and you just want to watch something?
Twin Peaks, David Lynch.
Ooh, what's a favorite of mine?
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Of course you have no.
I'm sorry.
I know. He had no reaction.
It's like Twin Peaks.
We actually talked about that a little bit on set. David Lynch is like one of my.
Yeah.
What? But yeah, David Lynch, one of my favorite filmmakers, for sure. And Twin Peaks, one of my favorite shows. And I've been meaning to rewatch Twin Peaks, actually.
Have you seen Peak Twins though?
I have.
Yeah, same.
Peak Twins. But so, do you have any favorite, like any specific favorite costume designs in movies that you kind of like go back to, like take inspiration from?
I think one of the most iconic films is The Fifth Element.
Mm-hmm.
I think the designer was Jean-Paul Gaultier. I think. Please don't quote me on that. I could be wrong.
We'll fact check.
Fact check.
It's really good.
Fact check.
It's really good because they created it's based on like these alien like creatures in this really interesting world. So the costumes they came up with that were very fitting for the film.
Right. Yeah. I remember the blue lady.
I think. Yeah. Oh my God, the opera singer. Yeah, that was insane.
You are correct, by the
And
way.
then Black Panther. Yeah. Yes, I knew it. And then another one is Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Costume design.
Have you seen the second one?
No, I haven't. Not yet. No spoilers, please.
Well, so this is what happens here.
So you see. But now the costume design in that one was really good too, especially of the Talokans, the Namor's people.
Okay, that's a spoiler.
They look cool. How? Saying that the costume designs of the characters look cool.
Yeah, that's a surprise, man.
No.
See, now you're making her upset. But no, they look cool too.
I enjoyed the second one more than the first one. Without spoiling it.
Yeah. With no
That's good to
context.
know.
The spoiler said the movie's good.
Noted.
Spoiler, there's black people in it.
One extra question. Oh yeah, do you have any, because we talked about the good moments on set, but do you have any bad experiences on set that are not my movie?
Other sets that you've been on.
Thankfully, all the sets I've been on have been a really good experience with really good people.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I can think of is for the Kaz Moon video. It was an overnight shoot. So it was cold. It was on Angel Island. No, not on Treasure Island.
Oh, wow.
It was cold and it was late. We ended at like 7 a.m. That's the only thing.
It's very windy out there.
It was worth it. It came out really nice. So
I had to check that one out so I can see your hard work out there in the cold.
I was assistant. I did not choose the outfits, but I helped them get dressed and, little details and stuff.
I like how she had to clear that up real quick. She's like, don't come at me with the
Yes.
She's like, I didn't make these choices.
They're good outfits, but I cannot take credit.
You're right. You also have an interest in photography, because I know I saw you with the more vintage camera on set and everything, taking some photos. Mm-hmm. But do you have any interest in making like a film that's just all like still photography?
I saw that one film that you mentioned.
Oh yeah,
I think it's really interesting. I never thought about making a film at just photography, but I think it creates a different narrative. And having the voice over it is very interesting as well. I would be honestly interested in doing something like that. To kind of experiment with what the outcome could be, how the shots look, how lighting can come into play in that sense, because it's just photographs. It's interesting. It makes me think of like stop motion as well, because stop motion is like just a bunch of photos clipped together to make like the movement. But in this other film, it's more so just like actual photos that are like held for a good couple seconds, and then like it cuts to another one, and like it cuts to another one. So it's interesting the things that they were able to do with that. Like I remember this one specific scene where she's laying on the bed, and it's like quick stills of her slightly moving her face and her arm, and at one point it actually starts to look a little like stop motion. It looks like it's like she's actually moving and not just photos. So I think the outcome is beautiful. I would be down to do that, honestly.
Yeah, that'd be really interesting experiment to let the creative juices flow with that, because I kind of want to delve more into experimental filmmaking. Do it off the wall shit. It's like not everybody has to like it.
Do it and call me when you do. I will be there.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was like, not everybody has to like it, but as long as we like it, it's fine. That kind of thing.
I don't like it.
Oh, you're not invited.
What are your goals and aspirations, like either with the architecture or filmmaking or just life in general,
Big question. I would like to do anything design related that has to do with creating an experience for people, whether it be like world building, set design, stage design, installation art, interior design for stores, thing that just involves making things and having people interact with them.
Okay. That's dope.
Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
That's the goal. It changes, it's never consistent. I think right now it's like a fuchsia.
Oh.
Is that like a almost greenish, bluish? I'm not familiar with.
Oh gosh,
I'm not.
No.
You simpleton.
Orange? Is it like orange?
I'm glad you asked, though. I'm glad you
for
asked.
those that don't know,
Because a lot of people don't know what fuchsia is. It's like a hot pink, but like with orange and red undertones. It's not like a highlighty pink.
Yeah.
It's just Google it, and you'll see.
Google.
He's gonna show up on our next pod just all fuchsia'd out.
She was right, guys. It's all about fuchsia.
I got my fuchsia Yeezys on deck. But should we move on to the rapid fire questions?
Yeah. How much time we got with you, Gabby?
I don't know, like
It's 1:17 right now.
like 1:30, so like 13 minutes.
Okay, that's fine.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do now is rapid fire questions. Okay. I'm sure you know how that works. So we're just gonna name them off. Jonathan, please stop.
It's rapid fire, so you gotta like.
So the first question is, and if you haven't seen it, Alec is going to pull it up. Margot Robbie in Babylon or Anya Taylor. Fucked it up. Margot Robbie in Babylon or Anya Taylor-Joy in The Menu as their wardrobe. Which one do you like better?
Let me know if you want
God.
me to switch to one or the other.
I haven't seen either of them. I'm sorry. So I can't say much based on these photos.
Okay.
But she looks
But just like
in
which
the first one.
I'll shut up.
My favorite. I like Anya Taylor-Joy's.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. It looks very detailed. That necklace, her hair, along with the outfit, it's giving me more than the red one.
Right, yeah. This one does look more like a rag. Just wrapped around her.
Like a scarf.
It's a curtain they found.
But I know, like, people online have been saying, like, this costume's iconic. The Margot Robbie one.
Is it?
Looks like a toga.
They've been saying that. I've seen, like, people being like, this is going to be the dress. Like,
The dress.
The dress. That's gonna address the future.
but yeah, I see what you mean with this one. This one.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more of a story to tell with this one for sure.
Almost looks like a mystery now looking at it.
Yeah, very mysterious.
Okay, so Tom Hardy in Mad Max or Harrison Ford in Blade Runner.
Oh, Harrison Ford in Blade Runner.
Okay.
Oh, that was a quick one.
Now, yeah, now that was rapid fire right there. Rapid fire answer.
Any particular reason
I
why?
really like that movie.
Oh, yeah.
I just really like that movie, but also it's just like the setting. What he wears in this film is very like they're both good. Don't get me wrong. I think Mad Max also has sick costume design. Like it's really good, but the other one, it's more toned down and it's more like what you would see every day. It's very fitting for his character. That gun is doing something for me. The contrast of that super like it looks super futuristic and like with his really basic wardrobe. I really like the contrast.
Yeah.
Okay. Audrey Hepburn in Breakfast at Tiffany's or Marilyn Monroe in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes.
Audrey Hepburn in Breakfast at Tiffany's.
I kind of figured that was going to be the one.
that is pretty fancy.
Look at that necklace by itself, though.
Yeah.
Just
Talk
about blinged out.
The black dress, just a simple, nice black dress with that nice neckline. It's good every time. And with the gloves, doesn't disappoint.
Go back to the Marilyn Monroe one because I think they're both wearing gloves, right? Yeah, see, they're both kind of. Yeah. So that was interesting. That was
like, please go back. Yeah.
So now this one's really tough.
It's a tough one.
Ready?
Chris Pratt in Guardians of the Galaxy or Chris Pratt in Super Mario.
Look at those eyes. Come on.
that picture choice though, Alec.
That's Mario.
They're both wearing red, but Mario, because come on, it's Mario. It's iconic.
Yep.
We know him by what he wears. He never changes his outfit.
No, he's just stanky as fuck.
What is this?
He doesn't sweat one bit.
Is it a film?
Oh, it's the Super Mario animated movie that's coming out this year.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't know it was coming? That's funny. But yeah, I like this Super Mario costume. His voice sounds terrible, but
that's neither here nor there.
that's neither here nor there. It has nothing to do with the costume.
Oh no.
But yeah,
More rapid fire.
Okay, horror movies or comedy movies?
Or
Okay. Pineapple or no pineapple on pizza? This right here is the most important question of all of them.
no pineapple.
Oh, come on.
yeah. You have not been kicked out. You have been kicked out the chat.
I don't know, man. Pineapple on pizza is legit.
I think it's interesting.
It's interesting.
It's delicious.
Like, I mean, I can't hate on it.
Okay. Coke or Pepsi?
I mean, it's just first about the pizza.
Okay.
Okay.
Think
Yeah.
about cheese with pineapple. That just cheese and pineapple. No.
Hot cheese.
I
Okay.
had my doubts.
But you throw in pepperoni and pineapple, and then you throw in some black olives, and shit just completely changes. I get it. Hot cheese and fruit. That shit sounds weird, but it's delicious.
Okay.
Okay, I was like, oh
Agree to disagree.
sure.
It's all right.
What was the other question? You said Coke or Pepsi?
No, that's it. You don't like pineapple and no, Coke or Pepsi.
I don't drink soda, so neither.
Okay, water or sparkling water.
Oh, that's a good thing on your feet.
Water,
Okay.
always.
Where are you from originally, by the way?
I'm from San Francisco. I lived in South San Francisco my entire life mostly, but most of my schooling was in SF.
Okay, and you're in LA right now?
Yep,
Okay, SF or LA?
SF.
Defending my shit-filled city.
Exactly. Frisco, that's where it's at.
I mean, I prefer Oakland myself, but yeah. Old Oakland, not the new gentrified
Oakland.
You fuckers.
How dare they do this in my birthright?
Yeah. I cry every time I go back to Oakland. But yeah, so Gabby, thank you for coming on. We appreciate it. We know you got some stuff to do, but you know, we thank you for hanging out with us for a little bit and you know, putting up with our shenanigans.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it so much.
No, yeah, thank you so
fun.
much.
Thank you. Give a round of applause, you guys.
Thanks.
Been a great guest.
Are you working on anything right now? Where can people follow you?
Not working on anything right now. I'm focusing, all my attention goes to architecture and school. You can follow me on Instagram. My main page is really long, so I'm not going to say it. But you can find it via my art page, which is Riella, RI.ELLAA. Find me there.
We'll tag
I have a
you.
Twitter, but don't follow me.
We'll tag you when we. We'll tag you when we post the. The episode.
And we have to
Okay, cool.
and we have to send you a shirt too. We've been slacking. We need to send Ray one, and so now we have to send you one. So you may get it in December, but
And that's just standard shipping right there.
yeah, that's
I'll be waiting on that.
okay. Cool.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. You have a great day, and you know, maybe you'll be on next time.
Thank you.
Well, not
you
next
too.
time, but like again.
Bye. Have a great day, Gabby.
Hopefully, I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Have a good
bye.
day.
Bye.
I guess now we'll just go straight to. Well, first of all, thanks Gabby for being on. We appreciate that. She's our first woman guest, so like I said earlier, that's the trivia question right there. Who was our first female guest? Mm-hmm. And if you get that right, then that means you've been here since episode 11. So we appreciate that. Mm-hmm. But let's get into some box office report. John Burgundy.
This is the news.
John Burgundy.
John Burgundy.
John Burgundy.
This is news with John Burgundy.
Bitches.
All right. So for box office reports, we have for the week of January 10th, 20th through the 22nd.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I meant sorry. I meant to say before we came on that we do have a new member of the team.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Caden has joined the squad. He's our editor. So we're excited to have him on board. Caden, edit out anything that makes us sound stupid. Mm-hmm. And all right.
Thank you, Kaden.
Yeah.
Excited to work with you.
Yeah, very excited.
So now to the box office reports. This is For last weekend, the January 20th to the 22nd, we have number 1, Avatar: The Way of Water.
Still?
Yes. Coming in at
Christ.
$20 million.
Actually, it just passed $2 billion worldwide.
Yes.
There it is.
It's number 7th, I think, on the top grossing films of all time, right?
6 or 7.
Yeah, 6 or 7 around there, yeah. So congratulations, James Cameron, for proving your point.
Yep.
And I think he said like in an interview saying this proves that people are just gung ho ready to get back into theaters and they're tired of this streaming shit.
Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about streaming in a little while. With
That's just a little sneak peek.
Netflix onslaught of
The best of Netflix.
Oh yeah, sure.
Is it the best or is it the best of mid?
The best of what they have at the moment.
I didn't see anything. Well, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Get there.
We got number 2, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, coming at $11.5 million. We got Megan coming at number 3 with $9.8 million. Missing coming at number 4, $9.3 million.
When did that come out?
I think it was
Came out a couple of days ago, Friday.
Yeah, so I think it was that weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was that weekend. And we have number 5, lastly, A Man Called Otto with $9 million.
That's the Tom Hanks.
Yes, that is the one with Tom Hanks.
It's almost like he's a bad guy or like a grumpy old man.
Those like last 3 were kind of like close to each other. We got Megan 9.8, Missing 9.3, and then A Man Called Otto with just 9, just shy of like
9 million.
yeah 3.3 million. But yeah. But yeah, those were all like pretty close to each other. So
How long do you guys think Avatar is going to...
Until number 1 at box office, until Ant-Man comes out. So that's like a good 3 weeks.
You're calling it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
when is it supposed to go back on streaming? Because I've already seen it like announced on
Avatar?
like Disney Plus. Yeah.
I think
I don't know.
March
Yeah,
is,
probably around
is
there.
when it was supposed to be, but because they're just making money, they made
That is
it.
the biggest movie on the planet. Yeah,
We'll see. We'll see if it holds up against.
I'm never doubt
Ant-Man.
Never doubt
Crap
James
man.
Cameron. Hey, stop that.
Fine,
Our Disney
Paul
check.
Rudd.
Our Disney check hasn't come in yet. Son of a bitch.
We're trying to sell our soul to the mouse.
Wait for it to what is it called?
Disney, if you want to buy my soul, my shit is up for sale. Go ahead.
Next, we have Golden Globes recap, right? Last episode, we had talked about the Golden Globes and what we thought our predictions were. And now in this episode, we're going to talk about what were the recapping what were the categories and who were the ones that actually won. So we have Best Picture, Drama, The Fabelmans won. If I'm not mistaken, that's the Steven Spielberg one, right?
Yes.
Yes. And then we have Best Picture, Comedy / Musical, The Banshees of Inisherin.
Yep.
Best Actor in Drama, Austin Butler for his portrayal of Elvis.
Didn't see that one coming.
All right, that one came as a
See,
surprise.
that's the one we all got wrong.
Yeah.
We all said Brendan.
Best Actor Comedy, Colin Farrell. And what movie was that? Do you remember?
That was Banshees.
Okay, Banshees of Inisherin. Best Actress Drama, Cate Blanchett in Tar.
Yeah.
Best Actress Comedy, Michelle Yeoh.
Yeoh.
In Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah.
Which I rewatched and I forgot to mention it, but I rewatched and it was really good.
Love that movie. Huh?
I really do. I really did enjoy it. It's really good. Best Supporting Actor Ki
Hui Kwan.
Hui Kwan in
Call him Short Round for short.
wait.
Call him what?
In what?
Short Round.
Who the hell is that?
It's Indiana Jones.
Oh.
Remember Short Round?
I've never.
You never seen Indiana Jones?
I don't
Oh my
remember
God,
that.
you son of a bitch.
I don't remember that.
You remember Short Round?
I've seen all of them, but I don't remember that.
the little Asian kid that he has with him in the second one.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, you Neanderthals. God
like
damn.
movie.
But no, that was him. The dad and Everything Everywhere All at Once is him when he was a kid.
Short round?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
played the character Short Round.
Let me Google him.
Yeah, he did really well in that. So definitely proud he got that one. Best Supporting Actress Angela Bassett in
Black Panther.
Wakanda Forever. Best Director Steven Spielberg for
that is.
Fabelmans. He had to confirm it.
What kind of name is that, though?
Short Round, that's his nickname.
Short round. Oh, come on. Short round, the Asian guy.
Look, he's a little boy. It was a different time. Great character.
Best screenplay, The Banshee of Inisherin. Best original score, Babylon. Oh. I did say I had a great score, didn't I, Alec?
Yeah, you did. Good for you.
But I don't know if I did vote for that one. I can't remember. Best original score.
Song, my bad.
Song, sorry. Song, RRR. Nobody doubts that. I mean, I was up in my... I was up in my living room just watching it and like trying to do the dance. I'm like, why hasn't that song or that dance gone viral on TikTok?
Yeah, it
TikTok,
did.
you need to go. Oh, did it?
Yeah, when it came out.
Wow. I'm behind them.
Come on, Mr. Social Media.
He's so amazed, dude. What?
Best animated film, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Wow, okay. And the best non-English film, Argentina,
See, that's some shit.
1985. That one, I think we had said that everybody was surprised at.
I don't know why that one. I'd never seen the movie, first of all, so I'm sure it probably could be good. But over RRR and All Quiet on the Western Front,
Yeah, that's a shocker.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's a shocker.
I don't think that one's gonna translate the same when it comes to Oscar round. But
Yeah, I don't think
that's
so
me,
either.
yeah. But Alec, can you recap us on who at least we think got the most right or closest, whatever?
I believe I did, but
Well, we need to fact check that.
I believe I did because I know for sure. For Best Picture Comedy, you guys said Everything Everywhere All at Once, but Banshees ended up taking that one.
And you know what I don't get? The Menu is considered a comedy, but
It's a dark comedy.
I guess like it's like very medium-ish comedy. Though.
It's like just a
Very mid comedy.
Like it's I love it. It's a great movie. I just don't think it's a comedy.
He's like comedy the size of the food that they were eating.
Yeah.
Like that bite size.
And then we both got a Best Actor Drama. That went to Austin Butler, which I was pretty surprised by.
I think we were all surprised by it.
I was a bit surprised by that, but like he deserves it. You know, he was great, and he was really great in the movie too.
Yeah.
And over Brendan Fraser, which I say,
We all thought Brendan Fraser was going to win now because it was almost looking like it. You know, it was his comeback and everything.
Well, Oscars is coming up.
Right.
So.
Right.
and then we have Best Actress Comedy Michelle Yeoh. I think you guys gave it. Yeah, you guys gave it to Margot for that one for the win.
I think Margot would have had a shot, and I think I said that on the prediction show if it didn't flop.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
I could see that.
But what's the name was great in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah.
So either one of those to me, I'm okay with.
Right. Yeah. And I believe I'm the only one that said Spielberg for Best Director. I'm pretty sure.
Who did I say?
You might have said James Cameron. Yeah, you did say. Yeah, you and Jonathan did say James Cameron.
James Cameron for Avatar, yeah.
You know, and that's probably recency bias too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I understand though.
Yeah.
It's
Numbers failed this, Jamal.
It's a tough. It's a tough category that one.
It is because
the greats of filmmaking.
yeah, it's like this movie's just destroying it.
Yeah.
But then Spielberg's like, but hold on.
Hold on. I'm cooking.
Yeah. Chill out. Fuck your little computer graphics.
Check out this bakery.
Yeah, he's like, fuck your computer graphics. Like, look at this.
And we got a non-English film wrong. And then we also, I believe Jonathan said Turning Red. Oh no, Puss in Boots. He said Puss in Boots.
Yeah,
was
Puss
the
in
best animated film because he said that it had better reviews than GDT's Pinocchio.
Yeah.
I don't trust Rotten Tomatoes, so
You know,
I shouldn't either.
because they shit on Step Brothers,
they did.
and I was like,
Damn.
I'm like, you're stupid.
That's the funniest thing because it's like, I don't know, Rotten Tomatoes held in such a high regard by people, but I'm like, it's an aggregator for a bunch of critics, like their opinions, like their scores get added into the overall score of like 90% or 75, 50, 40, whatever. So it's like, it's not like the Rotten Tomatoes itself is saying, oh, this is the best film ever, or like, oh, this is a 90. They're not like, they're like, oh, I'm going to give this movie a 90%. It's like a collection of like critics and stuff like that. So it's just funny. People take it that seriously. Tend to like reading the reviews like individually, but I don't know, people don't have time for that.
But see, that's where I think it gets kind of confusing because it is just like a quick, like you can see it. And like people will make their assumptions just off of Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
And I think that's just like the standard right now of like for movie rating, because there's a lot of like other places you could check to, Letterboxd, IMDb, which we're gonna go into. I don't know if we're ready to go into the next thing, or are we reading one last one?
I mean, it sounded like you were literally going somewhere with that,
Yeah,
and then you just stopped.
because I thought we were gonna read the last one with the Argentina, or we don't want to say anything about that.
No, we don't have to talk about it.
Okay, you would just leave that. It would just leave that as it is, because it was just a flop and disappointment.
Argentina.
It was just a disappointment. Okay,
It was disappointing.
so
But
with-
good for you, Argentina. You get a number W this year.
they get the World Cup and a Golden Globe.
And a
Why
Golden
not?
Globe. You ain't gonna get an Oscar though.
So in the
That's for
topic,
shots fired.
Alex like, you're racist.
Yeah, my Indian brothers and sisters. I got your back.
Just sending shots over here, Argentina, man.
So in the spirit of disappointment, our next topic is Velma got renewed for season 2.
Well, you just skipped over the Oscars.
Didn't? Oh shoot, I did. I am
Dang,
so sorry.
You messed up his cool ass segue though.
I know.
That was good.
Okay.
I was just saying, we're skipping over that.
No, I was gonna jump back into the Oscars. Well, you know what? I'll go to the Oscars since we're there. Oscars. It's
But
coming up.
hold on. That tells you where Velma is right now. That he skipped over the Oscar nominations to talk about Velma, and we sitting here, we're wondering why they're getting renewed for a season
The
2.
best show of HBO Max history. The only animated show on there.
God. Okay. Now I'm lost. Like
We're doing Oscars.
okay.
Let's go.
So Oscar nominations, they have not been announced yet because it is currently January 22nd, but they're going to be announced on January 24th. So this week they'll announce basically the Oscar nominees, and we'll find out if RRR gets nominated for Best Picture or Alec owes me $10.
Oh, yeah,
If you guys
I forgot
remember from
about
last
that.
episode. So
I forgot about that.
I'm still confident.
yeah, so stay tuned, you guys. But besides that, what are some of you guys' predictions for the upcoming, Oscars and the biggest night in Hollywood right now?
Well, I guess we can start with Best Picture.
Okay.
So I think what's the cutoff date? Do we know? Or
I believe any movie that came out before like January,
Ooh.
oh, so that's
of this year.
Oh, that's a lot then. So Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I think we can pencil that one in.
Say this is for nominations, not for who's gonna win.
Yeah,
Yeah, just to make sure. Yeah.
I think that's definitely going to be penciled in.
Top Gun.
Top
has
Gun
to be in
Top
there.
Gun will definitely be in there. I want to
Avatar.
say Avatar, and then Fablemans maybe,
Fableman's definitely gonna be in there.
and then The Whale.
The Whale, maybe. I'm not sure about that
Maybe,
as much
yeah.
anymore.
What do you think about Tar? Is Tar going to make it up there?
Yes, Star would definitely
Okay,
be
Tar's
in there.
going to.
Why now not The Whale?
I think because the reaction is a little more mixed to it. It's a bit more of a controversial film with the themes it handles.
It's coming down to earth now.
Yeah.
So I think it might not make it for Best Picture, but for sure he's probably going to get nominated for Best
Best Actor.
Actor.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
okay.
deserves it.
But yeah.
Because it was interesting because you were like you were hot on the Whale.
Was I?
On the whale
I
train.
think so.
I mean, I liked it.
You were on the whale's back, Alec.
No, I was not like Jonathan over here.
You were holding on to the fin of that whale.
I mean, I liked it.
No, I'm just like, dude.
I liked the movie a good amount. There were more issues I had with of how it was staged and everything because it's based on a play, and it felt very stagey at times. The way characters
More like a
came in
play
and out.
than like an actual film. Okay.
More the characters came in and out and like talked to each other. So, but yeah, I still liked it though. I still liked the movie.
So maybe you were hot on Brandon's
I
performance.
was more hot on Brendan. I think
Yeah.
he's incredible.
Brendan, I said Brandon.
Brendan Fraser.
And it's what 5 for Best Picture? The nominations? 10?
It can be up to 10.
Okay, yeah.
Because we got a good number there that we've mentioned already.
But right now, my predictions are Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Yeah.
Fablemans, Banshees and Sharon, Top Gun Maverick,
Avatar.
Babylon. The Avatar's in there. Babylon, I'm not too sure about, but maybe.
That would be crazy though.
Yeah, if it made it on there, oof.
Tar, I have on there. Women Talking. Because I know everybody's been talking about that movie.
You know, women talking. Didn't we see like the trailer and like the behind the scenes when we were watching Babylon?
Yeah.
Right before we watched it. Yeah.
And then I have RR in there. Gotta support the boy.
You're going hard on fucking.
No.
Sorry, I support good movies.
So okay.
Oh.
So say it right here, right now,
What?
that they're gonna win.
They're gonna win Best Picture? I don't think that.
All right, go ahead.
I don't think that. I'm not gonna go that far of it, but I think it's gonna be nominated for Best Picture for sure.
Now, what is going to be your reaction if they do win Best Picture?
Oh, I'll be ecstatic. I'll punch y'all in the face.
So, guys, look,
What did we do?
Wait, look.
Out of pure joy.
Look. Since we're gonna be live streaming this episode, so everybody, have a look out for that. So you're gonna finally see us in action as we do our thing. And if you want to see Alec punch the crap out of us, go ahead and log in on that day, okay? I'll be wearing a helmet just to let you guys know.
I told you, motherfucker.
Start throwing shit.
But I also feel like, that's all the movies I have on there. But I also feel like there could be a chance that Black Panther gets in.
I was thinking that too. Black Panther could possibly be in there.
It could be a sneaky one.
And I'll be honest, I think Elvis might sneak away in there too.
Elvis, I should say, I should say Elvis
Because
probably gonna be
of
in there
how
for sure.
Bohemian Rhapsody got in there last time too. So I think Elvis is going to sneak into the Best Picture.
I'll replace Babylon with Elvis.
There you go. That sounds more of a...
I might have to go back and watch Elvis because I only watched it once, so I'm gonna have to go back.
I've seen that one twice, I think,
Okay.
and it was it's a good movie.
I've seen it twice.
I mean,
too.
I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just like, am I missing something? I don't know.
People were just
Do you like
at
it?
awe.
I
at
love
Austin Butler.
I love that Tom Hanks performance, man. The snow, I never job for the snowman and his showman.
I didn't even know he was in the damn thing
Excuse you, didn't see his jowls?
until like you guys told me we were doing a pod and you were like, oh, Tom Hanks. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, he's like,
Why is the
want
fat
to
guy?
see Santa Claus coming to town.
I want to see Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Silly ass accent.
Right.
But yeah,
Jeez.
But yeah, the way you guys are gonna think is gonna be who's gonna be nominated for best director? Because I said Spielberg for Fablemans,
Yep.
Todd Field for Tar, the Daniels for Everything Everywhere All at Once,
Yes.
and Martin McDonagh for Banshees and Sharon.
James Cameron.
I was gonna say,
I might say Baz Luhrmann for Elvis.
Yeah.
I think he's been getting a lot of love.
so it seems like Elvis could be the sneaky one that kind of.
Usually, and I could be wrong, the ones who make it to the Best Picture also kind of get made into the Best Director. What I've seen, usually kind of, yeah. There are some exceptions of like the ones that don't make it to Best Picture, but they get nominated for Best. But just to play it safe, those will get possibly nominated.
It might be tough
Yeah.
for Elvis to win Best Picture. But hey, crazier things have happened. People got slapped at the Oscars. Motherfuckers are reading the wrong names and shit.
Now,
You would think they would have their shit together, huh?
I would love to see. Yeah, I would love to see my boy Park Chan Wook get in there for a decision to leave, but it's fine.
Now, I was wait. I was gonna say maybe
His time will come.
Maybe it might because Parasite was in Best Picture, like what was it? A couple of
Yeah, that's true. But everybody has seen that movie though. Yeah, that was like one of those like huge breakout movies from like Korea. So
And I think
a bit of a different story for Decision to Leave.
I think it's a little tough too because of the platform that it's on.
yeah.
Like if it was on like a Netflix or something, a big one, more people could probably be like, "Oh, let me check this out."
Shout out to Mubi.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then let's see, Best Actor. I have Brendan Fraser, of course, Austin Butler, Colin Farrell. My two predictions that I think might get in: Tom Cruise for Top Gun Maverick.
Ooh.
I think he might get in there. I could see him getting in there.
That'd be interesting. Because you look at Top Gun and you're like, "Oh, it's just an action movie."
Right.
But then you're like, it has a chance because before Avatar, that motherfucker was the king of the box office.
Yeah.
So, I mean, who knows?
Yeah, exactly. And then for my other choice is Paul Mescal in After Sun. You got to remember that for my second favorite movie of the year.
Yeah.
Last year, because I've been seeing like there's been a little bit more hype for him in that role. He's been getting nominated more often lately, so he might get in
Where can
there.
I watch this one?
I got it on my Voodoo if you want. I can give you the login for that.
Voodoo.
Yeah. After Sun.
Yeah.
As long as it's not After Earth.
My favorite movie after. My favorite Will Smith film. But yeah, really, really, really amazing movie. After Sun is.
Okay.
And I can see him like getting in.
I hate that you got to pay for like movies everywhere.
I know, huh?
Like, just let me watch them for free.
But for Best Actress, I have Kate Blanchett in Tar, Michelle Yeoh in Everything Everywhere All at Once. I'm going to say Danielle Deadwyler in Till. She plays the mother of Emmett Till in that one. I have not seen that one, but her performance has been praised.
Blonde or Ana
de Armas blonde. I feel like she might get in there.
Okay.
Potentially in Margot Robbie in Babylon.
That's what I'm saying, man. And maybe it's recency bias again, but I think Margot was really good in that.
Yeah, I agree for sure.
Like, it just sucks that it did kind of flop. But hey, a nomination is better than not being nominated.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because then it's just a fucking, you're sitting there and you're waiting. Any crazier things have happened.
And
Macklemore won Best Rap Album over Kendrick Lamar.
God, don't remind me of that shit.
So anything can happen with these award shows.
And then with Best Supporting Actor, we have Ke Huy Quan. Everything Everywhere All at Once. That's a lock for sure.
Short Round.
Short Round, yes.
I just learned that.
The GOAT. Short Round. Indiana Jones, little buddy.
Is he going to be in the new one?
No, I don't think so. Well, he might make a surprise cameo.
I was just gonna say, what? Remember, guys, all our predictions so
Jamal
far.
was like, "Who are you?" Brendan Gleeson and the Banshees of Inisherin. Barry Keoghan and the Banshees of Inisherin. Paul Dano and the Fablemans. I feel like this will be.
Wow.
He's really great in that too. I think he's better in Fablemans than he is in Batman, honestly.
I feel like he was not in Batman long enough. Like, I would have loved to see him kind of more interacting. Especially because the first time we see him at like the cafe, and then that's kind of it.
Yeah.
And then he goes to jail. But what we did see, it was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would have liked to see more of Paul Dano.
Right, yeah, exactly. And then there's this other actor named Ben Whishaw. He's in Women Talking. I heard his performance is very good in that, so he might get in there. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't speak on it too much. But Best Supporting Actress is Carrie Condon and the Banshees of Inisherin.
Man, this Banshee, man.
Yeah, I need
This movie's got a lot of love.
What is this?
It's on HBO Max.
Oh, okay, now?
Yeah, right now.
Okay. I will.
Let me put that in my
It's a really great movie. I've been meaning to rewatch it like soon. I have Stephanie Hsu in Everything Everywhere All at Once. She played the daughter. I think she could get in there.
Yeah.
Even though everybody's talking about Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, in that movie?
Yeah, I mean she was getting it.
No, she was good.
I was like she didn't stand out as much as Stephanie Hsu did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, so you said Stephanie?
Yeah.
She had a lot more screen time than.
Yeah, she did a lot in that movie too. Yeah.
Fuck, put both of them up.
Yeah.
Has that ever happened?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, but yeah, and
Wasn't Emma Stone and the other actress from The Favorite also competing against each other from the same movie?
Yeah.
In one time.
oh yeah,
Oscars, I remember
it's happened multiple times before.
Yeah.
I wonder how that's got to feel.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, bitch.
I did better supporting.
Remember that scene
I supported the film better.
Remember that scene we did together? I did that better.
yeah, I fucking killed it. Like, there's definitely got to be like some like, oh,
Do you
great.
think? Do you think anybody in like Top Gun, any of the supporting actors, would make it to that? The supporting.
I mean, it'd probably have to be Miles Teller, right?
Yeah, Miles Teller probably, or even Val Kilmer. For
That
his
was-
brief part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe, but yeah, those are the only two I can think of that can make it in there.
Right.
If Top Gun does win, I think they'll just get one, and that'll just kind of be it.
This wins Best Picture.
Yeah, they just take the big
I
one.
think there's other categories that can win in. We'll get into that in a bit. But yeah, and also Angela Bassett and Black Panther.
Yes.
She was solid.
Yeah,
She was real solid.
Dolly Day Leon and Triangle of Sadness. She was great in that too.
We're not gonna do predictions right now, but
Yeah.
when we do, I might have to roll with Angela. Spoiler for
Interesting.
future episodes.
Best cinematography. I'm going to go with Avatar: The Way of Water, Babylon, The Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, fuck, I forgot. It's not. I don't think it's eligible to be nominated for an Oscar in cinematography.
Who?
Why?
The Batman. I forgot why. Something stupid.
What?
I forgot why.
No way.
Exactly. Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
There's literally.
Yeah, I think I remember something like that. I might be wrong.
That's crazy.
That's weird.
Yeah,
One of the
weird.
biggest, films like that.
Like cinematography in movies is outstanding. But yeah,
That car chase scene. Like, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
But yeah, the Fablemans and All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that'll be a tough one.
Yeah. And editing, Top Gun Maverick, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Decision to Leave, The Fablemans, and Avatar: The Way of Water. But I feel like instead of Decision to Leave, they might put in Elvis. Don't you laugh at me.
You're just gonna boycott until Decision to Leave is in something.
Yes, Daddy.
Fuck you, Oscars. Tired of this bullshit.
I hate you. But I might put in Elvis instead of Decision to Leave. But yeah, that's more of my hopes and dreams. The production design, Babylon, Avatar: The Way of Water, Fablemans, Elvis, and GDT's Guillermo del Toro and Pinocchio. I feel like that'll be getting in there.
Okay.
That'd be a first for an animated movie.
In production design.
Production design, yeah. And then original song, "Lift Me Up," the Rihanna song, and Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. "Hold My Hand," the song Lady Gaga and Top Gun Maverick. And not to. I'm going to say that's the only prediction that's going to win. RRR.
That's all they're gonna win.
Hey. Stop it, y'all haters.
Hey, listen. I enjoyed RRR.
That's all?
That was it.
Okay, I thought you were going to say more about it.
I froze at you. I froze at your head.
That shit was ass cheeks.
Ciao, Papa from Ciao, Papa from Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. New Body Roomba from White Noise. That's a song by LCD Sound System, I think. And the best animated film.
Oh, wait. Don't forget Take a Look at Us Now by Lila Crocodile.
Skip the fuck? What? What did you say to me?
Take a look at us now with Shawn Mendes and Javier
because I don't know what you just said. I'm gonna take it as disrespect.
No,
I never seen this movie, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You said it so quick too.
I
Like,
know. 'Cause
la la la, take me there, whatever. It's like what?
Take me to church.
And Hosier.
I said, Take a Look at Me Now by Shawn Mendes and Javier Bardem.
Like the XXX Tentacion song. Look at me.
Oh, God, I'm crying.
Oh, God. Okay. I'll keep that in mind just in case that shows up somehow. Okay, so animated film. GDT's Pinocchio. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Turning Red. Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. And My Father's Dragon. I don't know what My Father's Dragon is, but I've heard that that's been getting some praise. International feature. That will go to, RR is not qualified to be in here because India didn't submit it for best international film.
India, come on.
Wow.
Man. We know you listen too.
But yeah, exactly.
So
They submitted another movie.
like what?
I was like, I don't know. There's some kind of like weird thing going
It's
on.
probably just like one better than RRR, and we're just
But no one's talking about it. That movie.
we're sitting here like boosting up RRR, and they're like, yeah, that one's like mid.
They saw how viral it went to RRR. And they were like, that's not even our biz.
But I have for international film Bardo, Quiet on the Western Front, Close, The Quiet Girl, and Decision to Leave. Those would be on my best international feature. And that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, visual effects, Avatar: The Way of Water.
Might as well just pencil that in.
Yeah, they might as well just like give it to it right now.
Yeah, just give it to him during the commercial break.
Exactly. The Batman, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Top Gun Maverick, and Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Well, that's a pretty solid predictions.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. But I think Top Gun Maverick might do some sweeping in terms of technical awards.
Okay.
If it get nominated in the areas like editing and sound.
Mm-hmm. I think sound for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's like a big part of the movie. Mm-hmm. So,
but yeah, what you guys think?
yeah, I kind of agree with most of that.
yeah.
I mean, I think Best Picture is going to be. You could literally kind of pick whichever ones and be like, okay, I could see that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's like one where it's like,
Didn't deserve to be on.
yeah, like that one is definitely head above the rest, maybe. You know, so I think it's going to be a tight race.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough year for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jonathan, now we can talk about Velma.
You want to do your segue again?
Yes. So, talking about disappointments and animation, we have next thing on the docket, Velma, the show on HBO Max, gets renewed for season 2. Despite an overwhelmingly negative response by critics and the mainstream audience, receiving a 1.3 out of 10 rating on IMDb, Warner Brothers and HBO Max has ordered a second season for the series. I know we haven't watched it as a group, or did you say you watched a little bit of it, Jamal?
What
or
the
no?
fuck?
I think you said it was like one of your like.
I'm gonna
favorite
say no.
animated shows.
What? I'm gonna say this right here. No one here has watched it, except like Jamal. Jonathan, did you watch it?
No, I have not watched it.
You would be the only one
Hey.
that would watch it.
You're just jealous I got that joke in before you.
I don't care about the joke. I would not have that shit on my continue watching list and just have to look at it. And I could just go in there and take it off. But I wouldn't have that shit on my list. No, I don't need to see it.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Glow J actually I watched a little bit of it.
So why are you lying?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, okay.
You saw part of it.
He's fucking.
No, I did it. I just heard it
He was
probably.
peeking around the corner like, what?
You heard Velma going jinkies,
He started knee slapping.
jinkies, and talking about Fred's small penis.
So I think people are hate watching it.
Oh yeah,
Maybe,
sure.
yeah.
Like it's not even. It's probably not good. I'll never know because I'm not going to watch it. But I saw it on Instagram. You know where they have like the IMDb, where like the most watched of the week or whatever. And Last of Us was number 1, and so I thought they were going by the rating, and so
Right.
it was like 9.3 or whatever. And then number 2 was Velma, and I saw it was like 1.7. And I was
hell?
like, what's going on here? I'm like, did they mess up the list?
On purpose.
Oh man,
They got to put their woke content up.
they're woke. Yeah. So like I said, we have not seen Velma. We've only seen like clips and trailers of it.
I haven't even seen that.
But oh really?
It's like all over Twitter.
But I do want to talk about this show because I think it opens like to a greater conversation about like, adaptations of like shows and video games and movies,
Right.
and if they should be faithful or like change the material to appeal to a different demographic. Because with Velma, the thing
Right.
about it is that basically they took it felt like a show where I don't know, maybe someone over there that some writer over there was probably like, I have an idea for this quirky like a show about this Indian girl who becomes a detective or something in the high school.
Right.
But then they're like, and then probably like some studios like, we're not gonna make that. But then they're like, oh okay, but what if we make it Velma from Scooby Doo? And they're like, okay, cool, we can do it with that. But yeah, and we're not gonna use Scooby Doo for some reason.
I talked with Lil J about this. I think the reason, because if I'm not mistaken, I think they have everybody else from like the Scooby Doo gang. They just don't have Scooby Doo or reference Fred.
Fred's in there.
Yeah. No, not Fred. Sorry.
Shaggy?
Shaggy. He's not named Shaggy. He has a different name on there. Norville. Yeah.
Because that's his real name.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They don't use Shaggy. They use Norville, his real name or whatever. and they don't have Scooby-Doo or mention Scooby-Doo at all. My theory is that they want to keep Scooby-Doo as like this childlike thing of like whenever you reference Scooby-Doo, you just think of like, you know, good time, silliness, cartoons every Saturday type of thing. And so with this remake, or what would you call it, like a spinoff? What is it called, spinoff?
Like a reboot.
Like a reboot, since they want to make it like adult-ish or like, you know, with adult themes or whatever in it. They don't want to ruin their like Scooby-Doo image, so that's why they went this route of like being able to say those like, you know, adult jokes or like to appeal to the different demographic and all that.
I think Scooby read the script and was like, "Get this shit out of my face."
That's what I was about to say. I'm kind of Scooby should be glad that he's been spared from this show, because I've seen the clips of it and it's like so awful.
Scooby was sitting in his fucking mansion doghouse. They handed him the script. He's, what is this shit? Like, get this out of here.
Because I just feel like watching the clips, I can tell what exactly is going to be. It's going to be like this super meta like show, because every joke is basically just like, it's like, oh, thank God we're not in a horror movie, because if this is a horror movie right now, you would get killed right now. Thank God we're not in a horror movie, or else this would be really bad. It's like that Rick and Morty humor.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, it's over explaining the joke. And it's like going on for too long. It's like, no, you're not making a joke. You're just like saying, you're saying the joke instead of actually just telling it.
I don't know, man. I think it's,
And yeah,
I kind of, you know, when you were saying that, I was kind of like, okay, that can kind of make sense. You know, where it's like they want to leave Scooby out of it so that you do have like, oh no, he's the nice kid friendly version of him. I don't know.
But then that leads to me like thinking about just adaptations in general, because I feel like you can make a more adult oriented Scooby Doo show. That's what I mean that James Gunn even tried to do back in the day with the original Scooby Doo movies. You remember the live action ones with like Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yep.
and stuff like that. And originally that movie was going to be R-rated, and they filmed it as R-rated, but then they were like, wait, maybe we should make this for families so we can make more money or something like that.
Yeah.
And then they re-edited the movie. They reshot some stuff to make it more kid-oriented and stuff like that. And there's some jokes left in there that are still from the R-rated version. Especially the part where he's like, when Fred becomes Daphne. You remember that scene?
I don't.
he becomes Daphne. I forget how. I think they got like their body, their like souls were transferred to each other's body somehow. And then Daphne, Fred as Daphne is like, ooh, I can look at myself naked. It's like stuff. Then he's like looking down at his breast and stuff like that, and he's like, oh, score. Okay. It's like jokes like that.
Yeah.
Where they're still in there, but I feel like you can make a R-rated. You just gotta have a R-rated Scooby. You just gotta have like good writing and like good directing and all that. And you can. And in this show, in Velma, they made some of the main characters not white. Like Velma is Indian and Daphne is Asian, and Shaggy's black now. And nothing. Of course, you're laughing at the black.
Because I see like the pictures and he has like a high top and everything.
He looks like KSI. And for my internet folks, he looks like low tier god.
Oh God.
But yeah, they made him black, which is perfectly fine. Whatever. I don't think there's any like thing that says like Shaggy has to be white or anything. I mean, he's always been a white guy, but I don't think there's anything in this characterization that says, oh yeah, he's also a white guy. Like he's always just been a white guy, because that was like the thing to do back when it came out.
It's like Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus can be anything. But,
You went there.
but they completely erase aspects of the character. Like he's like a coward. Or he's like he's obviously like a stoner.
You said that with he's a coward.
He is a coward. He's like, oh, just he's a coward and stuff like that. They remove every aspect. They just make him a simp for Velma for some reason, which is weird. And Velma always like laughing at him every time he's like, I love you, Velma. She just starts laughing at him, and it's a weird thing that they have going on with that.
It almost sounds like a tease. I mean,
that
just
bitch.
kidding.
That's why you watch it.
But yeah, and I'm just like, okay, there's still like traditions of the show you can still keep, but still like do your own twist of it, like by like making them curse or like I don't know, smoke pot.
Yeah.
or I don't know, like kill somebody. I don't know, whatever you want to do in the show. Whatever you want to do in the show, you can do.
Just have them kill people.
Just have them just stick to the formula somewhat. The basic fundamentals of Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Of the characters.
So, I mean, is anybody here gonna even ever watch it or no?
Not on purpose. If I
Oops.
I'm gonna say that I won't watch it on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it was to somehow end up on my screen,
If it was on there on TV, like if someone had it playing, like I'd watch it. But I'm not gonna go out and seek myself. I got other better things to watch.
you're not gonna sit down with some snacks and be, yeah, I'm gonna watch
I'm
film.
gonna watch Velma. I'd rather watch that '90s show, the greatest show ever made, and Outer Banks.
Shout out Gabby.
Shout out Gabby for standing real television, unlike these fucks. Nah, but also that conversation, I'm like staying faithful to the source material goes into the Last of Us. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. But with The Last of Us, I wanted compared The Last of Us to Uncharted because they're both based on PlayStation games
Right.
that made by the same company. So I just wanted to compare those when we get to The Last of Us.
Yeah. Because that show's fucking great.
And Uncharted was ass cheeks. Terrible movie.
And if you don't know our rating scale, that's the extended. So ass cheeks.
That's the extended. That's the bottom tier.
You are not even
Lowest of the low.
But so it looks like Antoine Fuqua is hired to direct a Michael Jackson biopic from Lionsgate. So Alec, when you sent this,
Jonathan has some things to say about it.
Yeah. So
yeah, was that? You sent it, but
Yeah.
he had something. He was very strongly about it.
Yeah,
So Jonathan, what do you got to say about Hee?
he's got some insight into it.
I got something to say.
Read it, Jonathan.
Okay. No,
I'm trying to make you seem like you actually did your job and wrote the note.
And see, and then I had messed it up, but then Alec covered
So you
again.
okay, so
Jesus Christ.
Jonathan wrote these notes, by the way.
Yeah, he did. I had nothing to do with it.
which brings us to our next topic, which overall goes under the umbrella of musical biopic trends. But Lionsgate hires director Antoine Fuqua,
I think I literally just said all that.
known for directing films such as Training Day and The Equalizer, is set to direct Michael, a biopic about the iconic singer Michael Jackson.
That's the name of it?
Yeah.
That's the best?
That's what I said in the article.
So far.
I was going to call it Michael. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Might change
far.
it to something else. I mean, they could have called it the King of Pop.
Yeah.
So right now, the script is basically done. It's written by Academy Award nominee John Logan, who has also written films such as Hugo, The Aviator, and Gladiator. It is going to be produced by Graham King, the producer behind Bohemian Rhapsody. Along with the Jackson Estate. And if I'm not mistaken, is that like the family?
Yeah.
Michael
Yeah,
Jackson?
the
Okay.
family.
So yeah.
Tito.
Tito's
More
in charge
Tito.
of this movie. Tito and Janet in charge of this movie. Jackson's dead. Oh God.
God.
Shit.
So
That's the first one that's getting off on this joke. Because there's definitely gonna be some more.
Yeah.
So Antoine Fuqua says after he finishes production with his latest film, Equalizer 3, he will put his full attention onto Michael and be bringing the multi-Oscar winning cinematographer Robert Richardson to shoot the film. Before his move to directing feature films, Fuqua directed music videos for artists such as Prince, Lil Wayne, Tony Braxton, and Stevie Wonder. This film will cover his rise to fame in the Jackson 5, his prime adult years being the biggest musical star on the planet, and the allegations of pedophilia against him and his eventual death.
Now, I'm gonna cut you off right there.
Yep, go ahead.
That's what I wanted to hear. Because I didn't want it to just be
All the
we
good
just,
stuff.
we get to Thriller and all that
The movie
shit.
ends in 1982.
Yeah, that's it. Include all that shit because that's what happened. And I feel like with biopics, your family, they have the final say and all that, but you know your fucking relative was a shit person. I'm not saying Michael was. Maybe he was. Maybe he was a shit person. Maybe he did touch those little boys. If you watch the fucking HBO documentary, or if you're the little boys, I mean, hey, whatever. Whatever.
That's a whole another can of worms.
Yeah. But yeah, I think like you got to tell the good with the bad. So
Yeah.
But otherwise, just be transparent. You know?
yeah,
And I think,
and that's why like with Elvis, I was kind of like, you know,
They teetered around at him marrying a teenager.
yeah,
and I mean, I would agree with Jamal in this, in the sense of like, every good story has its ups and downs. Like, you know, the hero can't always be seen as the hero. He needs to be seen as a human, which would also show his like downfall, or not necessarily like downfall, but like his faults as a human. Because if I'm not mistaken, just, you know, plain straight to the point stories with no like real bad drama behind it, just kind of, it seems boring and plain. So, you know, add all that stuff. Yeah,
that's what I loved about the movie Selma, about the Martin Luther King.
yeah.
They showed him, you know, being the man he is, but they showed his flaws too, because they actually go a bit into his history of adultery. He cheated on his wife a few times with other women, and they talk about it, and they don't like they basically say like, oh yeah, he did this thing, but what he's doing, you know, for the culture, for black people, is like also part of his story too. So they're not gonna act like, oh. Right. He was like this perfect man. And that would have been the boring way to tell the story.
Exactly, you know, telling it.
Jamal's like, oh.
Telling it, you know truthfully. and like, you know, and also.
no, I didn't.
And also being fair.
But he definitely had a dream about some other women.
He had some dreams.
God.
Happy MLK Day, everybody.
But yes, I definitely agree that, you know, as long as this covers all that, you know, it's you know, it should, you're doing good. You're doing justice.
So it'll be interesting to see like how in depth they get on that.
They won't.
Yeah, I think right now it's just like, no, we're gonna cover it.
We'll cover it a bit,
and then once they start filming, it's gonna be like, cut that out.
Yeah, but here's the thing: I have like multiple things to say about this.
Have at it.
Go ahead.
But I'm gonna say this first off top. Making a Michael Jackson biopic is probably gonna be the most ambitious biopic of all time. Not just because of all his history, because there's so much to talk about in terms of like Michael Jackson. It's like you can make like a whole saga. You can make like an 8-part film series about it if you wanted to.
That's why the fucking Jackson 5 movie was,
about to say the Jackson 5
was long as fuck.
The American Dream Jackson 5 movie is like a 5-hour film.
Yeah.
On VH1. but yeah, there's so much to cover in his history. But then there's also like, who the fuck are you gonna find to play Michael Jackson?
That's
Exactly.
That
it's
is
like that's gotta be like the longest casting research of all time, just to find someone that can even come close.
Well, you also got to have multiples. You got to have dark skinned Michael, light skinned Michael.
God.
That's why I think they might cast like at least 4 actors to play him at most.
Be.
Yeah, at least. Like through his eras, because he's been through multiple eras.
Yeah.
And so that search for trying to find the best actor for the job is going to be a tough one. I feel
They
like
go with somebody just like off of like the strip of Las Vegas, like or LA,
one of those impersonators.
Oh, but you know, as soon as the fucking thing was announced, the impersonators were like, "I'm fucking Mike."
They ran up to that casting.
They were like, "This is it." Like,
and if I'm not mistaken, they have to do this in front of the Jackson Estate people too. So
they have the final say in who's going to play Michael or not.
They heard
that's
that
gonna
shit
be cringe
and instantly just went to the lab and started fucking moonwalking.
Could you imagine that, like watching someone just like impersonate my brother?
yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly that.
And it's like, damn, that's really him.
Yeah.
Michael?
Reincarnated?
But yeah, that's gonna be a tough find. And I like Antoine Fuqua as a director, but I'm also like, this should have been Spike Lee's movie, because like
that would have been
because he personally knew Michael. He directed some of his music videos and even made some documentaries on Michael.
But then, do you think Spike would have went into the?
I think he would have. Because like with Malcolm X, he delved into some bad shit that Malcolm X did too. He's not afraid to like go into like the edgier parts of
Now I just need the Spike Lee shot and him moonwalking.
Oh my god,
like that shit.
that'd be amazing.
You know what, Alec? It's not too late. I mean, he still has. I know he's been signed on to film it, but surprising things have happened.
I don't know. I feel like I'd rather see him independently produce his own biopic on him. Because I feel like,
what if he does that? Like this one comes out and Spike is like, man, I don't like it. I'm gonna make my own.
to
compete against that one.
Oh God,
that's such boss ass.
Like just doesn't even get any clearance or anything.
Oh yeah. That's because they have the family estate. That means you can hear the actual music instead of
that's
gonna be nice to hear that. But and the other problem I have with it is it's produced by the producer Bohemian Rhapsody. Which is Bohemian Rhapsody.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, do you guys think he got that just because of how big and Bohemian Rhapsody was received?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because that movie made like damn near $1 billion.
So I think the studios were like, you know what? He was able to make it successful. Use whatever formula he did over there onto this.
Well, who did Rocket Man?
Oh, fuck.
That's a good one.
Dexter Fletcher, I think he directed it. Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah, Rocket Man was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think because Bohemian just took off.
Yeah.
They were probably like, oh, you can do that with Michael.
Yeah. But I don't trust the man behind Bohemian Rhapsody to make this movie because I feel like it's going to go for that cookie cutter biopic style where it's like kind of clean cut kind of thing going on. It's like very crowd pleasing, which is fine. I'm sure everybody's going to see this movie anyway. I feel like this movie has potential to make $1 billion for sure.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think the trailer is going to tell us everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like right now, details or whatever. But once they actually get it cast and they start filming, a trailer comes out. Like
the hype on that is going to be insane.
It's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. Whatever your feelings are about Michael. When you see that trailer and you just see that motherfucker fucking moonwalking.
But what song do you think they'll use for the trailer? Because I feel like they're gonna use.
They have so many.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be between Bad or Billie Jean
or maybe Thriller.
Thriller, yeah.
Billie Jean.
Billie Jean, yeah.
Billie Jean.
I could just imagine that.
I could hear like Bad. It was like boom,
yeah.
Boom. We see Michael through the shadow like. Yeah.
Run, kid, run!
And then the sound goes out. Some studio exec like, "What's your name, son?" He's like, "Michael Jackson." And then
wait. What if they don't even use like that Michael? They use the Jackson 5.
Oh yeah, they probably open up the trailer. They could, yeah.
Maybe it's just like
they just have so many options.
See, the whole thing with the Jackson 5 could be a movie in itself.
Yeah,
like for real. Like I'm telling you, they got an 8-part film series. Talk about his time with Diana Ross.
Yeah.
There's so much. There's so much to go into.
Yeah, that trailer is gonna set the stage. It's gonna set the scene.
Yeah,
that will tell us because they're gonna have fucking the Thriller, where they're fucking dancing in the street. They're gonna have the Super Bowl performance.
God, yeah, they have to recreate music videos too. Shit.
and then if they want to throw in some, the Pepsi where he burns his hair, you got fucking where he's holding blanket.
Oh God,
like.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
But like
Macaulay Culkin.
But before I forget, he was actually, I believe he was either dating Elvis Presley's daughter, Lisa Marie Presley.
Yes.
And she recently passed away.
Yes.
So we have to give a shout out to her. Like, sorry for her passing because I believe I saw her with Austin Butler at the Golden Globes, and 2 days later she passed away from cardiac arrest. So it's it sucks to hear that.
Yeah.
It must have been really shocking for them to hear that. But yeah, maybe they can go into that history with it. I don't know if they will. There's
just so much, yeah.
But it better not end up like I'm sure it won't because there's more talented people behind this, but the fucking Tupac movie.
Oh my God.
That disgrace of a movie.
What is it? All Eyes on Me? Something like
All Eyes on Me. It was like a lifetime movie in a movie theater. That's what it felt like.
Yeah,
that was so bad.
What did you guys think about the NWA, That one.
The
That
Straight Outta
biopic.
Compton.
Yeah, there you go. Straight Outta
I
Compton.
like that movie.
Yeah,
That's a good
I
one.
thought it was good.
I think that came out first, and then the Tupac one, right? All Eyes on
No.
Me, or opposite.
No, Straight Outta Compton came out first.
yeah,
it?
see,
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah.
then,
Because I was in high school. When,
Straight Outta Compton
came out.
did really well, and so I think they were trying to keep that flow going, and did the All Eyes on Me, which then in turn kind of.
But you know which one that gets slept on? Notorious.
Notorious was.
Notorious.
I haven't seen that one in a long time.
That one's
but
pretty good.
I haven't
The
seen.
guy that got to play Biggie was really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like him. I thought the guy who's the God Sean? No, Derek Luke.
Derek. Oh yeah, Derek Luke played P Diddy. Did he?
Which yeah,
Sean Cole.
yeah.
Puff Daddy.
Well,
at the time,
well, but now he's P Diddy.
he's
Yeah.
P Diddy now.
Yeah, like PEE. One of the city girls.
What?
One of the city girls
You didn't see
came
that
out
interview?
and was like she likes golden showers.
You did not see that interview. Don't lie to us.
I did not see that.
She was I guess Trina had
I'd
a show.
rather not pay attention to the city girls.
Well,
You pay attention to Ice Spice.
I do not.
Just kidding.
Don't you put that lie on me.
don't put that on my conscience.
You found I was feeling you?
But yeah, that's a whole that we're not a music podcast.
You're not talking about.
sorry.
We're not talking. We're not no jumper.
Yeah,
We're not gonna.
but did you see that fight though in there?
I did. That was insane.
That shit was wild. Like, bruh just really got up, spit on him, and then the dude is still sitting there like, bruh, get up.
He
just
little
spit on
kelpie,
you.
little kelpie,
Little Kelpie the pimp. Little Kelpie the pimp.
18-year-old pimp.
Like, he's like, you a bitch. Who you calling a bitch? I'm little Kelpie the pimp. And then he spits on him, and Kelpie just sits there, and then the black dude just gets up and wham, 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 wham.
See, Caden, this is the stuff you need to cut out. We're getting so off topic.
We're cut all that.
It's okay if you're listening to this, cut this out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's funny though. But I did enjoy Notorious though.
Yeah, I thought Notorious was pretty good. I like the part where there are some things where I feel like, okay, that was kind of messed up. Where like after Pac gets killed and then Biggie is putting out his second album and then he's sitting there and he's like, oh, I did it. I'm the greatest. It's like, but you're only saying that because your biggest competition is now gone.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that to me was like a little weird. But then I also thought the part was hilarious where Big was trying to call and then Diddy was trying to stop him. He was like, no. He's trying to get the phone and he couldn't. He was like, come on, I ain't putting on no temper tantrum. Some shit like that.
Oh, good.
Hold on. And I know. And then Caden, you can cut this whole part out that I'm about to, but Hit 'Em Up though is one of the greatest diss songs ever.
Yeah.
Because you just know fucking Biggie's people is sitting in there when they listen to that shit. And when Pac comes on, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. And if I'm sitting there in the room, I know I gotta rep Biggie, but oh fuck, we in for it.
I was like, oh God,
I'm looking at this nigga like,
He's
bro,
right.
you better get in the booth.
he did do that.
He did do it. Like, and then he just goes on that whole, I'm fuck you and your motherfucking mama. It's like, like you got to sit there and be quiet. But then when Biggie leave the room, oh fuck, he roasted that motherfucker.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I mean? Like,
Great.
that's tough. Because I definitely would have sat there and like, fuck, I need to go join the West.
I'm moving. I'm moving to Cali.
Yeah, I'm out of here, man. Fuck that boy. I don't want to be down with them. But Caden, you can cut all that out.
Yeah. But do you guys think that this movie is going to actually be good though?
I have hopes. I have high hopes.
Why?
I mean, everybody that's involved, minus the Bohemian Rhapsody guy, it looks like it could go to a good results. That's why.
Maybe we're going to keep that on lock just in case when the movie does come out and John it ends up being ass, we can go back to John and be like, what happened?
What happened?
They fucked me over is what happened. I gave them the benefit of the doubt.
I gave him a hope and they just fucked me over. But that's a good way to put it.
Like, do you think they will cast? Because like with All Eyes on Me, they went for more looks.
Then
They definitely got a
than
guy that looks
performance?
like him. I'll give him that.
Like, or do you think they're
'Cause I
like?
know like people like justify a good performance on this looking like the person. It's like, I don't know, because someone like Austin Butler doesn't look exactly like Elvis, but he portrays it so well. Then
Yeah.
You can kind
you
of.
believe it enough where it's like, okay, yeah, this is Elvis. Because like I forgot I was watching a movie until like, and then I looked at like more of a close up. I was like, oh yeah, that's not Elvis.
Yeah,
But,
he really did transform.
Yeah, but I feel like if they do, they probably will go based more on acting talent and the dance, because you gotta find someone that can dance.
Shit, that's true.
Yeah.
Chris Brown is getting ready.
No, Chris Brown. Do not let Chris Brown anywhere near this movie.
Chris Brown is getting
Brown and
my
his curls.
moonwalk ready.
Look, if he didn't commit what he did multiple times, by the way, he probably would be a contender for it.
How would that even work? Like, how would that? What stage of Michael's life would he play?
He would be.
The S curl.
He would be up until bad. Like
He
around there.
could be in the bad.
Or maybe they just stomped a yard his ass. Lie and say he's in the movie and then he dies like first 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was funny.
But I think with this one, this could be the musical biopic of all musical biopics.
Yeah, that's the one.
think
This is the
so.
one I feel like Pac. I feel like the Tupac one was the one you can't fuck up. But they
Yeah,
did.
but this one, you messed this one up. Yeah, it'll be tough.
So yeah, hope I have. So yeah, here's to you, Mr. Fuqua. I hope you're able to make a good movie if you can. But yeah, this goes into a greater conversation about upcoming, because ever since Bohemian Rhapsody, there's been a trend. And Jonathan, you want to explain that trend?
Yeah, so like Alex said, ever since the successful biopic of Bohemian Rhapsody came out and it made nearly $1 billion at the box office, there has been this trend of developing of like a bunch of musical artists biopics coming out. And so we want to read some of the upcoming ones that are be coming out. We have Bob Dylan biopic directed by James Mangold, starring Timothy Chalamet. I was actually surprised when I read this one. The Bee Gees biopic is going to be directed by, is it Lorraine Scafaria?
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. I like the Bee Gees.
And they
That's the Bee Gees, isn't it?
yeah.
Okay, there we go.
More than a woman.
We also have a Madonna biopic, which is going to be directed and written by Madonna herself.
Yeah, I don't know about that
'Cause-
shit.
Now, okay. Let me finish reading
Yeah,
this, and
okay,
I'll
okay.
ask you guys a question too.
Just read out the whole thing and we'll go into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going to be written and directed by herself, potentially starring Julia Garner from Ozarks.
Oh.
After holding intense auditions with actors such as Florence Pugh, Alexa Demi, Sydney Sweeney, and Bibi Rexha.
And you know who I instantly thought? Lady Gaga.
You know what?
Like, instantly, like when you said Madonna, I'm like,
Yeah.
Lady Gaga could.
One thing about that though, because I do know, and that's what I wanted to like kind of like go into. Madonna is like one of those like a diva type thing.
They're both
of like,
divas.
Yeah, so I don't know if even Lady
ego.
Gaga would even want to do it, because they've been compared to each other a whole lot. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but like ever since Lady Gaga's fame, people have compared her to Madonna because of all like the costume things that she's done and all that. So I think Lady Gaga has like tried to distance herself from Madonna and be like, no, I'm my own person. I'm not
I get
copying
that,
her.
but she can sing, so
Yeah.
you don't have to like train somebody,
Right.
Or like do a fake,
To me, it's like asking, I don't know, to me, it's like asking Rihanna to play Mariah Carey in a biopic.
I can see that.
Like, it's kind of like,
I can see
it's
that.
like, I can maybe see it, but it's like their egos are just so,
Yeah.
so
Like she might-
huge. It's
she might fuck
I
up
don't-
on
I don't want
purpose.
to play that bitch.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm me. I have my own brand. And that kind of thing. And then the actor's like, okay, I'm supposed to become this person. I will become this person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one thing I was going to say that shocked me was that, well, not really shocked me in like that way, but that Julia Garner got it over Bibi Rexha only in the sense of that Bibi Rexha is a singer.
I mean,
I know this, like, it's more about acting, than singing.
Yeah.
But I wonder how much singing is going to go into it then.
I mean,
in
she's
the
a
biopic.
fucking singer.
yeah, let's see if Julia Garner is a singer. Because I think out of all, I think Florence Pugh and Julia Garner probably would be the best for this
Let me see what she looks like.
for this part.
Who?
Julia. What?
Julia Garner, yeah, she's on Ozark.
Oh
She
yeah,
plays the, she's the
Ruth.
curly haired blonde.
Yeah, Ruth. Yeah.
And listen, I love Ruth, but I don't know.
They give you like, I don't know, especially if you look like young Madonna, like it's pretty spot on.
Okay.
In terms of like how they look, and then she's a really great actress too, because I really
She
like
is
her.
really
She is great.
So I'm sure she can pull off that performance. So is Florence Pugh. She can pull off the look and the acting, and she can sing. So
I
I'm
haven't
like,
seen Florence Pugh sing.
she's a good singer.
What has she sang in?
She sang in that fucking Don't Worry Darling movie. She sang in that.
Oh, she did.
And there's like videos on YouTube of her singing, and she's a good singer.
Okay, I need to look that. But okay, interesting.
But yeah, I'm just surprised Baby Rexha was on there, because I'm just like, her. It's like everything about her doesn't fit Madonna at all.
Well, I think it's just the singing aspect of it. Even though they both have like distinct voices,
This Baby Rexha is such a curvaceous woman. I'm just like, I can't see it. I'm just saying. I'm not saying like she is. Like, have you not seen her?
I have.
Yeah, she's a very curvaceous woman. I just pictured her trying to do the whole Madonna thing. It's kind of like,
I mean, she kind of looks like her though.
Baby Rexha.
Yeah,
A little bit.
like in certain hairstyles, she kind of looks like her.
I was gonna have like, I'm watching the whole thing. I'm just like, no, that's Baby Rexha, not Madonna.
Yeah. I don't know. That one would be interesting.
Exactly.
Who else is on the docket?
So we also have a biopic on Jerry Garcia from the band The Grateful Dead. It's going to be directed by Martin Scorsese, starring Jonah Hill. We have a biopic on the life of Bob Marley, which is going to be directed by Reynaldo.
Yeah, Ronaldo.
Marcus Green, who also directed King Richard.
Yeah, he directed King.
Yeah, and it's going to be starring Kingsley Ben Adir and Lashana Lynch. And we also have another film about Elvis, which is coming, but it's going to be told from the perspective of his wife, Priscilla Presley. It's going to be directed by Sofia Coppola and starring Kaylee Spaney.
Yeah.
And as Priscilla, with Jacob Elordi taking the role of Elvis. That's going to be an interesting one, to say the least.
It's a very tall Elvis.
Yeah.
Jacob
I
Elvis.
could like kind of see it too, just because like I could just imagine him with a pompadour and giving that look of like.
I've seen pictures of him as Elvis on set. And and this is stuff like set pictures are usually not a great way to like tell how a movie's gonna be, because it's like actors just hanging around set in costume, and it's like they're not all done up. But he kind of looks like Robbie Rotten from Lazy Town. Remember what he looks like?
I need to look it up.
We're in the meme. We are number one.
Robbie.
But yeah, Jacob Elordi, who's in Euphoria, and is a potential front runner for Superman right now.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Well, front runner, but I read somewhere that James Gunn had said he hasn't thought of anybody yet, because he hasn't.
But he
even
hasn't
finished
ruled
writing the
Jacob Elordi out. That's the thing. So I feel like he's still in there.
He's still in the
That
running.
realm, yeah.
script. Looks like I still got that hope.
I still got that hope. I could be
That
right
hope
about
for the hope.
This offhand prediction I made will become true. but yeah, I just think it's interesting that they're already coming out with another Elvis movie so fast, even though it's not from the perspective of like Elvis or his manager. It's more from his wife.
Yeah,
Which is interesting.
maybe this one might go into like what Jamal said, the darker part.
Maybe.
They could, yeah.
Maybe.
I believe it's produced by A24, so so most likely.
Okay.
But yeah, and it's very interesting because I'm like, I think it's cool to see some of these biopics come up, because I'm interested in the Bee Gees one, because they have a lot of history there too. Like, because they were all brothers and they all fought a lot and stuff like that. The Bob Dylan one is interesting because I think Tim Chalamet is going to make a good Bob Dylan.
Does he sing as well?
I don't know if he does, but I know Tim Chalamet does. I'm sure he can learn
Right.
to sing like Bob Dylan.
Sing, damn it.
And I know he was taking guitar lessons and shit. So.
Okay.
But and the Madonna one, I don't know about that one, even though I think the potential casting for that's going to be good. But I don't know about Madonna directing and writing it herself.
Real quick before we move on to Madonna, what do you guys think of the person or the artist themselves being involved closely to the project. Can that be a good thing or a bad thing? I'm gonna go with my opinion first. I think it can be a negative thing because you are very one-sided of how you want the story to go and how you want it to tell it, depending on the artist too. Because there are many artists that also have been involved with their biopics and if it's come out good. My example, 8 Mile.
It's like a semi though.
I know it's like a saying, but you know,
like a full-on Marshall.
No.
Like
I need him to not be Rabbit.
Yeah.
I want him to be Marshall, man.
because I'll jump in on your question.
Go ahead.
Because he's already told all his life is out there.
Yeah.
So it's not like if Eminem was to be on set and be like, oh no, I don't want you to talk about me talking about my mom.
Yeah.
Like he's like, no, we can go to cleaning out my closet and we can listen to you talk about her. So I think in that sense where you were going, I think he would be one where it'd be like, okay, like we can cover everything.
Yeah.
Because that's what kind of helped him become who he is. Yeah. But I do agree that like some people would probably be like, nah, I'm not letting you put that out there.
Yeah.
R. Kelly.
Oh, like, okay. And for example, like Madonna, I feel like she would just want like, you know, like the diva, like, you know, I want this, I want that, you know, and like it would be very, very hands-on. And like a lot of times, you know, it's good because it's about you, or like about the artist, but sometimes you need to take a step back and let the people that you know, quote unquote, hired to do what they need to do to tell that story.
But then, I mean, it's also that it's that ego,
right,
and kind of pride, where it's like they don't want that to be, you know, out there.
Like not Jay-Z, I was going to Dr. Dre and Ice Cube producing the Straight Outta Compton movie.
Yeah.
And I know the Dr. Dre excluded part of his history. That's been okay, don't do that. That's offensive. But yeah, he had some abuse problems, and but they didn't really delve into that at all in the movie, from what I remember. But yeah, I feel like it could be a negative. It'd be too close to the story.
Right.
You know what's funny about the Dr. Dre situation? I was working somewhere. I'm not going to say names. I won't say where.
Right.
But I was working somewhere, and I was friends with like the coworker, and like really just like we were just friends. Like just, you know, she was into film and whatever. She was just cool as fuck. And then I left, and then it kind of found out that like, oh, she's related to him,
Dr. Dre.
And I was like, no fucking way. Because I was just sitting there and I was just like, man, like we just had regular conversations. Right. Like she never like, you know, mentioned it or anything like that, you know? And I remember like I was talking about like Eminem and Dr. Dre, and like she didn't ever like she was poker faced. Right. And then I was like, oh, that's cool though. But yeah.
Interesting. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's really insane. But yeah, this goes into the whole, because, you know, it's been a trend. Yeah. And there's a lot more I haven't even put down here. There's like a Dolly Parton biopic in the works.
Dolly Parton?
Yeah, she just announced her retirement, so it's, you know.
Yeah, Dolly Parton, and then there's going to be there's even a biopic on Sublime that's coming.
What?
I was like, what does Sublime need a biopic for? I was like, okay. But what are you guys' thoughts on that? Do you think there's going to be like something that's going to die out quickly, or because biopics have been around for decades, right? Not like it's a new thing, but it's just been more apparent recently.
I don't think so. I think they're here. Mm-hmm. I think with like the streaming services now, I think we're going to see, and I think that's kind of a question I wanted to ask you guys, but I'll answer yours. I think they're going to be around because there's so many artists out there that you could tell a story that people would be like, oh, I fucking love this person. I would go fucking watch it. I mean, shit, we just got a Whitney Houston one. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. So I think there's definitely a market for it, because I think if they're done right and if they do touch on kind of the both good and the bad of their lives, I think people would be like, man, I really want to go see that. And I want to see more of my favorite artists. Mm-hmm. But do you guys think biopics work good as just movies, or if they are better as like a series where like you can kind of tell, like the Wu-Tang the Wu-Tang is pretty much the Wu-Tang American Saga on Hulu.
Yeah.
That's a biopic, but it's told over 3 seasons now.
Yeah.
And their final is coming out in February. So it's like they could have did a movie. Would the interest have been there for a Wu-Tang movie though? Like they're big.
Yeah.
I think there would be, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there would be a interest in seeing a full feature film in theaters.
But then I think they did it with like the series where it's like we don't have to rush it because it feels like sometimes with a movie it's like it's
they
rushed,
have to, yeah.
you know. But like it's like with this, it's like no, if you let us get off 3 seasons, we can tell a full kind of story of of our what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
So do you guys think biopic series is going to become like a thing, or is it just going to still be just movies?
I'll let Alec answer first.
I feel like they're going to continue just making more movies about it. And then like for TV shows, I'm not sure because, yeah, like you said, the Wu-Tang Clan show is pretty good. I remember I haven't seen the 2nd season yet. I know they're like wrapping it up pretty soon, but I did enjoy that and they delved more into them more as people than anything. But I feel like for like, I'm not going to answer that question because I would rather see more documentaries on these people than anything. Yeah. I feel like those go way more. I'd rather hear from the people themselves, first of all, and then like there's more corners that they can go into about like fabricating some stuff. Yeah. Because for documentaries, you got to go into the facts or what we believe to be the facts. So it's just stuff like that. It's not like a whole ass recreation of it.
I think like somebody like Michael, right? That's a movie. Like I think when you reach like the heights,
stardom,
you know what I mean? Like no, that's a movie.
Yeah.
But then I think there's like some people who may not necessarily warrant a biopic, like a full movie, like a feature. But then it's like, all right, you can tell it in a series, you know?
Yeah, like a short series or something.
Yeah, like limited.
So my thought would be, it would just really ultimately depend on what you're trying to tell and how much you're trying to tell of the story. I would agree with you on the like, if they're big time, and they know they have enough fans and support to put enough butt on seats on the theater or whatever, definitely a movie. But if you like, if it's like, no, they're known, but not really, to the general public, maybe a show. And I think maybe sometimes even like it could go as far as like somebody, that has a long story such as Michael can make it into like a series just because of their long like history and how much stuff has happened in their life. There are just some people that, no offense, but have only a few interesting things that go on here and there. So those need to be told kind of like quicker, I guess.
You talking about somebody in particular?
No, just saying.
Oh, okay.
Now, I have a question for you guys. In the spirit of biopics, not necessarily musical artists, like musicians and all that, but what biopic do you see for coming in the future that you want to see?
I think we're definitely going to get a Barack Obama one.
Okay.
We've had a few of those already, I think.
But I think like
more like his presidency,
like a real,
Yeah.
Because there was the Michelle Obama one, right? Remember that one?
About them, that one of them going on a date for the first time. And,
that's a very good question.
Yeah, and then there's one.
See,
me personally, I would love to see a Kobe one.
Yes,
I think that would be pretty good.
Of course,
I could see LeBron getting one.
Yeah,
Tom Brady. Like if we're talking sports.
Yeah.
Excuse me, we have 80 for Brady.
Oh,
that's the biopic,
and he's already in it. He's already in it.
I was thinking Lionel Messi for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then for an artist, I was even thinking maybe like Beyonce or like Jay-Z.
I could see. I could see theirs kind of being literally just call that shit Bonnie and Clyde because that's what or Jay and Bay.
Yeah. Because, I mean, they, like, their stories do entwine a lot, but how would you explain their... that one could be a series, see? Because you can see, like, just at least their beginnings, they both have very, like, distinct beginnings.
They could also release 2 separate movies where it's, like, not separate, but, like, it could be, like, one Beyonce Jay-Z biopic from her side of the story. And then
Yeah.
one from his, and then they combine together. Yeah,
They make a trilogy.
yeah, a trilogy. Of films.
The third one's gonna be called Blue Ivy. I'm just kidding. Okay, well, Alec.
I've been. It's like one of those like dream projects of mine. But like I would like to like do like a biopic like the early days of Def Jam.
Ooh.
Like, you know, how like Russell Simmons and Rick Rubin, how they like got together and like, created like you know, founded the Beastie Boys and stuff like that. Cause like, yeah, because the Beastie Boys, yeah, they changed a lot in the game for rap music. And so did Rick Rubin and Russell Simmons. They're like legends in the industry. So it'd be interesting to see something like that. And also throw in like Run DMC in there.
Yeah.
You can see young LL Cool J.
Yeah. There's so much that you could tell with that story.
Sorry, before we go on, I do want to say one last thing about the artist being involved with their biopics and like kind of like choosing like who they want represent them kind of type thing. I did see in an interview with Snoop Dogg that I think he was working or is currently working on a project of like a biopic of himself. And he had asked Nipsey Hussle to be the one to portray him in his biopic.
That'd be
and Nipsey had like told him no. And then he asked him like, why? He's like, because like no disrespect to you, but you know, you are who you are. And if I portray you and I do a good job, people are just going to see me as your shadow. And I don't want that. I want to be
exactly the thing with Lady Gaga and Madonna.
Yeah. And so that's why he was like, I want to do my own thing and people know me and like remember me for my own, you know, things that I do. So
I don't think Nipsey, not to, you know, shit on, but I don't think he could have pulled Snoop off though.
I don't know. That's what Snoop said.
Snoop is such a unique person.
Yeah.
That anybody trying to do Snoop is going to be tough.
I remember they had Lakeith Stanfield play Snoop in what's it called?
Straight Outta
Compton.
Yeah. And yeah, it was like he doesn't really look like him, but like he's had that attitude just like him. That's like believable. Like I'm looking at this young Snoop Dogg. Just like do more stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then the Tupac movie, they just had a guy that looked like Snoop Dogg and just had like, I don't know, sounded like they had like him dubbed over. Yeah. It sounded like Snoop Dogg. It was kind of like, oh, this is weird. Oh my God. I was like, oh, what the fuck am I listening to? Oh God. But yeah. And other biopics I would like to see. I don't know. I think that'd be it. I don't know. I feel like it'd be interesting to like talk about just the SoundCloud era of rap. Too, I don't know. That's not.
I can see that one more of as a documentary.
More like a documentary. Yeah, I don't know.
Because that's
something
interesting
like
too. Yeah,
make a series or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I would like to see like an actor, like Denzel.
I was just thinking about that too. Like, you know, we haven't really seen like a biopic on an actor.
Yeah.
Per se,
because that'll be tough.
Yeah,
about to say we are getting the Buster Keaton biopic of Rami Malek soon, so as an actor and director. But also, I'm like also into like, I don't know, get more experimental with your biopics.
I would like to see Robin Williams.
Oh yeah,
I think that would be one where it's like if there was a guy, I think we had sent the video in the group chat a couple months ago, but there was a guy who was like, he was acting like Robin, and it was like, holy shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, yeah, that short film thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, like if
there's, you know,
I would like to see that.
Yeah.
And then what was I gonna say? But yeah, I like to see more biopics get more experimental with their stuff because even though you weren't the biggest fan of Elvis, but like I like the style of it. I
enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying, even though you were the biggest fan of it, but it was like the style of it was like really like was something that pulled me in.
Yeah,
like compared to other biopics, it's like I said before, it's like Speed Racer with Elvis in it. And then there's the Rocket Man. It was Rocket Man, the biopic about Elton John.
Yeah,
that was more like a musical.
Yeah,
it was really a biopic. It was like telling his story through his songs.
Yeah,
I think it's an interesting way to do a biopic too. Just for like, I don't know, if they ever do a biopic about Prince, they should do something like that.
Oh, there you go. Now that brings up I think if Michael does well, I think Prince will get one.
Will be the next one.
Will be the next one.
And yeah, then there's also this movie called I'm Not Here. I believe it's called that. But make sure.
I think Kendrick Lamar could get one too later on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not there. Okay, it's called I'm Not There. But it's a Bob Dylan biopic. But the thing is, they show the story of Bob Dylan in a non-linear way, and they have like different people play Bob Dylan in different eras of his life. Because in one way they have like, oh yeah, Heath Ledger was in this movie. Heath Ledger played Bob Dylan.
What is it?
In this movie? I'm Not There. Heath Ledger played Bob Dylan in this movie. And then like 20 minutes later, they trust you Christian Bale playing Bob Dylan, and then a couple minutes later they have like Kate Blanchett, playing Bob Dylan. It's like an actress. She's playing Bob Dylan. And she plays the shit out of Bob Dylan because it's like super, super good the way she plays him. And then they have a little black boy playing Bob Dylan. It's like showing Bob Dylan for all these like unique ways. They just have like a bunch of actors just playing Bob Dylan, telling his story for like unconventional ways.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen definitely could get one.
Mm-hmm. That'd be great. Telling the story of a Superbad. The Superbad again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like one thing I'll say about him, the guy made the movies he wanted to make. Like, no doubt about it. Like,
he made the movies
you know what I
made
mean?
the movies
Like, he went into Hollywood and just like made the movies he wanted to make.
I'm gonna tear that
Ain't nobody
bitch
could say then nobody could say anything
I'm
different.
gonna tear that bitch up.
It's like Super Bad and This Is the End.
I love This Is the End.
Pineapple Express. I don't know what was the other.
He came in at the right time, the right era to make the movies.
Yeah.
He came in, did his shit, now he's directing.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
All right. Well,
You know.
But yeah, so that's the thoughts on the biopics.
man, that's a whole episode that we could just dive into.
We could,
Because
yeah.
there's so much to just really touch on with that. And we're just scratching the surface. But so Alec, so now we're going to talk about some trailers.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So Jonathan had sent a text message a couple days ago. Hey guys, should we just read it? We'll read it.
No, you can just go
No, I'm gonna fucking
cover it.
We're gonna talk about it.
God.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. So we're gonna read it.
Jonathan had important news to tell us.
He was so
Very excited for it.
let me see. Where can I find it?
I mean, you don't have to really like find
Let's
it.
see here, because there's a lot that goes on.
Let me know when you find it. You know, we don't have to really go down.
probably
We're doing it.
I probably could have just searched it at this point. But
So basically, Jonathan
Thank you, Alec.
was like,
Oh, got me. By accident.
but Jonathan basically was like texting us one day, "Hey guys, my brother Ed
found it.
Oh yeah, you can
Sorry.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'll read it.
Yeah, right.
So
God.
Monday at noon, Jonathan says, "Hey guys, so my older brother Edwin, shout out Edwin, suggested an idea for the pod. Review trailers for upcoming movies because he said he can already imagine the jokes to some movies coming out, like Cocaine Bear, and he said as a viewer, people will love it." And then Alex said, "I mean, don't we do that already?" and then Jonathan replied, "Actually, I think you're right. But like,
That's what's the funny about like, I think you're right. What do you mean you think we have? You were here when we've done it.
he's like, but maybe let's pick a favorite trailer and then like an ass cheeks trailer or something along the lines of that." I sent a GIF, awkward silence. Alex says, laughing my ass off. So then we finally get to the whole point of
To
it,
the point.
where it's just like, or I guess just talk about Cocaine Bear, LOL, because he wants to know what we think about it. And so then Alex said, "Jonathan, LOL. Long-winded way to just say talk about Cocaine Bear." So here we are. So we're gonna talk about trailers. We're gonna talk about the Netflix 2023, the film's preview trailer that came out.
Yeah, on YouTube.
You know,
Yep.
What kind of got our interest? Then we're going to talk about Cocaine Bear, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Beau is Afraid, and Scream 6. So I haven't seen Cocaine Bear. Alec had told us to watch it before, but I was like, I'm going to watch it while we're filming. So do we want to start with that one since that's the one?
Sure. We
Cocaine
could.
Bear.
All right. Well,
Cocaine Bear.
while I'm watching it, you guys can talk about it.
So, for those of you that don't know, Cocaine Bear is a movie coming out about literally a bear, and it's based on true events that had happened. Bear in the wild, I guess, like some smugglers or like drug dealers were driving by in an airplane. They were, I guess, like chased or something. They drop a bunch of like cocaine in the middle of a forest. A bear, just happened to walk by it, sniffs it, gets high as shit, and like goes into a rampage because of how crazy it is. And like there was a whole thing. And so basically, Hollywood, being the people that they are, was like, hey, we ran out of ideas to do movies. So why don't we just do a movie on Cocaine Bear? And like, what happened, was tragic, and they were like, this isn't funny or like, cool enough. Let's, put this movie on cocaine. And so now we got Cocaine Bear, which is basically a super fictionalized movie about what actually happened. Alec?
Oh God, we're gonna get copyright.
Oh, sorry.
Alec, thoughts on the trailer and the movie itself?
I mean, it looks like a funny movie. It looks like a fun movie.
Right.
It's like one of those movies you can turn off your brain and just enjoy it for what it is. It's a movie. It's Cocaine Bear.
Yes.
You're getting what you signed up for with that title. And directed by Elizabeth Banks.
And I know that.
Yeah, and it's produced by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. Which this is interesting. They are the producers behind. They directed 21 and 22 Jump Street, and they produced and wrote Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So they're interesting filmmakers that I'm always looking forward to their work. But but this also marks one of the final performances of Ray Liotta. He's in the trailer for a bit, I think. Yeah, that's gonna be nice to see him on screen again. But since he passed away, I don't know how much to say. It looks fun.
Okay.
There's not much to say. I mean, it's interesting that it's based on true events where that this is a thing that actually happened. But the bear died because cocaine.
Yeah, the bear died of overdose.
That was this fucking big ass bear.
So is that a spoiler?
I don't think he'll die in this, but it looks like he just goes more on a rampage.
I mean, it looks like some wild shit.
Yeah, it looks fun.
It looks like first of all, I like the what's the black guy from The Wire? Not from The Wire.
No, yeah, he's in The Wire.
Oh yeah, he is in The Wire.
Isaiah Whitlock.
Is that his name?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. He's also in Your Honor, and I like the lady. She was in The Watcher, The Neighbor, the one where have you guys seen The Watcher?
I have not.
Okay,
The Watcher.
I was about to spoil it.
The Watcher.
Margot Martindale. This lady.
Yes.
Okay.
She's in it. I like her. I mean, the bear's on coke, or I'm sorry, cocaine. It looks like it's gonna be fucking wild.
I like Margot Martindale. She's always playing the Southern grandma.
Yeah. She looks like she can whip up some mean fucking biscuits. Like,
I want her grits. God damn it.
Plain and simple.
God. But yeah, it still does look like a fun movie. They got Han Solo in there.
we need to have at the end of the year clips of the most outrageous things said.
Yeah.
Because that's up there right now. I want her grits.
What about her biscuits?
That shit is
biscuit.
fucking...
I want her biscuit.
That shit is hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What are we?
I don't know, John.
I don't know. I mean, I just,
Are you going to be there? Are you going to watch this day one?
Maybe.
Should this be one that we watch as a family?
Oh God.
You know what?
Maybe
this is that one movie that there needs to be at least one movie that we need to watch that can turn our brains off. What I mean?
It's only 90 minutes, so we'll be out of there faster than Babylon.
Hey.
Well, we
That
get
works for
out. There's
me.
still gonna be sunlight.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. I guess we're gonna go see Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
Expect that. I also want to see Knock at the Cabin with y'all.
I do want to see
Yes.
that too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Can I just say, with Cocaine Bear, the CGI just looks ridiculous. It just it just makes me laugh.
Oh, yeah.
How funny it is. But I think, that's what they're going for.
I don't expect this to be like a realistic looking bear.
You don't expect him to look like Avatar 2?
Running up and down. And he's hauling ass after what they call EMT.
Bear's pupils are like
climbing up the trees and shit. So I mean, I'm sure it's going to be outrageous.
Yeah,
that's what you want out of something like this. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're gonna go, just have them go all out and just start fucking people too.
That's true. If you want to go all out, go all out. If you're gonna tell a story, that's simple. Just why not go all out?
Well,
make stuff up.
That's Cocaine Bear for you.
Yeah,
Edwin.
Shout out to Edwin and Jonathan. We know just Jonathan just wants it.
Edwin, he's trying to say it was you.
Look, Jonathan, was your brother really like that?
He had texted me that he suggesting it.
Okay.
So he wasn't like, this should be a new segment you guys do.
I came up with the idea of the segment, not realizing that we've been doing trailer reviews for the while.
I did. I was like, Jonathan,
the truth comes out on the pod.
You've been part of the conception of the show. You should know we talk about trailers as well. Not like
you get sent the show notes.
Like you record it every time.
Hey, guys! I'm John Burgundy. I don't read the show notes beforehand. I just read it on the spot.
That's your character.
He literally just shows up and all right, what do we got?
I'm the literal impersonation of Ron Burgundy.
He's like, hold on, let me just add some stuff right now. 2 seconds before we're going live.
But the next one is not really like a movie trailer. It's more like a sizzle reel.
Yeah,
of like movies that are coming on Netflix. Because I know at the beginning of every year. Every new year, they start off a showcase of like movies that are coming up on Netflix this year in the coming months. And we watched it together. I sent it to the chat saying that,
I watched it.
They showed nothing but mid.
Yeah,
except for like one thing which I'm interested in, but I want to hear you guys' thoughts on it.
Yeah, it was pretty mid. It was pretty mid. I'm trying to think if there was anything that really kind of caught my eye. I don't think so. And I'll watch it again, but for me, it was just like, okay.
No, not really. Nothing stood out. I think there was one, but I just forgot what's the name of it.
Are you setting up your TikTok over there? What are you doing?
No, I was trying to see the list of the movies that were supposed to come out, but
why wouldn't you just watch what's the name? Just do it later.
Did you not watch the thing?
No, I did watch it. I just forgot what it was called.
No, you didn't.
Who's in it?
I don't know.
Who's in it? I don't know.
Oh, no. The one with, I'm blanking on his name.
Hemsworth?
No.
Kevin Hart?
No.
Kevin Hart.
What's his name?
Kevin Hart.
He's in Hobbs and Shaw. What's his name? The villain.
Statham?
No, the villain.
Idris Elba?
Idris Elba, that one.
Which movie is he in?
He's in one of the movies because I saw him in the trailer for the Netflix 2023.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it?
He was in something.
Oh, okay. No, I know you're talking about. I'm thinking the Luther thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I couldn't remember the name of it.
I don't remember that.
I'm sitting here thinking he's just pulling something out of his ass.
No, that's the only thing that stood out to me. That one.
He's like,
okay.
The one where he's in the wilderness. And there's an animal.
The animal is like second to the lion.
The animal with the cocaine bear. I was just kidding.
But nah, it's like this is all a bunch of mid. They showed Millie Bobby Brown in some movie.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't care. They just showed Kevin Hart doing some action movie. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah,
Chris Hemsworth action movie. I was like, I didn't like the first one that much, so I'm not excited for this one.
Some of the cinematography was interesting.
The action that's cool, but everything
that's
else
about it. Yeah,
like, and then but the one I'm most interested in is they barely showed, but it was David Fincher's new movie. It's called The Killer, and that stars Michael Fassbender from playing Magneto. Mm-hmm. He was in 12 Years a Slave. Really great actor. But so they showed off a new David Fincher movie. Barely showed it. I don't know why they did that. They should just release a trailer for that because that's one of those Return of the King moments that I need to watch because I love David Fincher. He directed things like Fight Club, Zodiac,
Social Network. Yeah. So,
but now maybe they're like, he's not the king.
Oh
yeah, they gotta give a spotlight to Millie Bobby Brown's new shit.
I mean, hey man, they're gonna ride her till the fucking wheels fall off.
Gonna make Reddit very excited. But
so yeah, welcome to Netflix's 2023 Midfest.
Yeah, mid. They just play that throughout the whole trailer.
Let me play the trailer for you guys.
I'm sorry. It's like It was like compared to movies that are out in theaters right now, and
Right.
compared to that, I'm just like, I don't want to see that. I was watching Avatar 8 times. Like,
Yeah.
before I,
8 times.
I'll watch Fast and the Furious.
yeah, that is. I was watching. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
but besides that, we're gonna move on to the upcoming. Guess what? Marvel has a new movie coming out.
Yeah.
Which is
Sure, why not?
which is
This is the first time I heard that one.
yeah.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania.
Quantumania. Yeah.
Right, it's like Jamal's like, I saw your reaction to the trailer. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, but it's the complete opposite of my reaction to his reaction.
No,
no, you
I
were
was,
looking-
Hey, I was
you're having a-
faking it.
you were-
I was
Oh, I-
faking it the entire time. Okay.
God.
There
Yeah,
you were.
sure.
He started Lion King in his fucking phone as he's watching the trailer. Where like, what's the name? Rafiki is holding up Simba and shit.
He's holding a photo, and then you slowly see his mouth agape. Like he was amazed by the visuals. But the new Marvel movie coming out, and it continues the story of the MCU.
Yeah.
And in this one, we're getting introduced to the villain Kang, played by Jonathan Majors, who I think is going to steal this movie. Absolutely. But yeah, and
Not with Paul Rudd.
not for thank God. But yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one because I think this is gonna really set the tone for the rest of the other Marvel movies that are gonna come out after this.
Right.
Since this is like the main bad guy that's gonna be a prolonging villain throughout the rest of the series. But I've seen some people complain about the trailer's visuals in terms of his CGI and the cinematography. Because there are some shots that look very bland, and it looks like they just placed them in front of a green screen, and they're like, "Okay, yeah, we'll figure out later where to put you." and there's like light, the 3-point lighting system.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like they don't really have a key light on anybody.
Because there is no key light in the Quantumania.
There's gotta be a light from
kidding.
somewhere. There's like no source light at all. But yeah, what do you think of the visuals? I asked Jamal because he had the more. Well, Jonathan had the more visceral reaction, but like,
I mean, yeah, I mean, it looked decent. I mean, it didn't look the best, and I think that's going to be a problem with what Avatar has done. And I was like, Marvel, listen, you either got to step your shit up or
They set the bar.
yeah, or fucking start doing some practical shit.
yeah,
So I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to see it. I like Paul Rudd. I don't see him as a superhero, and I just feel like you're an ant man. You're an ant.
but he can also grow.
Yeah.
So then, and
He's a grower.
well,
No, wait, sorry. Like,
what?
Paul Rudd's power is never age.
Yeah, he looks great. He looks like fucking
Fantastic.
from Clueless.
Crazy,
It still looks the same. But yeah, I just don't see him as a fucking superhero. And then you're going up against Jonathan Majors. And your line in the trailer is, "You don't have to win, just both of us have to lose."
He knows he's like, I can't handle myself against this peak human,
Like this specimen of a fucking
jacked
villain,
man.
and all I can do is just shrink down to some fucking a crumb. Yeah, okay.
I don't know. It gets me hyped whenever I see a superhero get his ass beat. By
Yeah.
a villain. That's always it's like, oh shit.
Like when Bane was beating the shit out of Batman, I was like, "Whoop his ass!
Get his ass.
Whoop his ass!"
I love Christian Bale, but whoop his ass.
It's like me watching that girl in Euphoria, and at the end when Maddie beats her ass.
Well,
It's like,
spoiler.
yeah, Maddie beat her ass. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry, this year ago.
I'm not gonna remember it anyway.
Like, yeah, Maddie beat her ass. Like that kind of shit, like that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's ass.
What do you think of it, John?
I mean, the only reason why I was shocked, I will say this, is because I feel like there was a cameo in there that they shouldn't have shown in the trailer, which was
MODOK?
Yeah, which was
He's
MODOK.
not a cameo though. He's like a full on supporting.
Okay, well, you know what I mean. They shouldn't have shown him in the trailer.
his
I thought it was
face.
more of a surprise, or it should have been a surprise.
Yeah.
Because now it's like, I think the studios know that this movie is like mid as fuck, and they're like just trying to like hype it up.
Well, he just created a new.
Made us fuck. We're gonna take that clip. We're gonna take the clip. Yeah.
They know they know it's gonna be Midsville, so they just like
They know it's gonna go mid aisle.
Yeah, shit.
they just know it's gonna be mid, and so they're trying to do their very best to like hype it up to make sure people come and watch it. And so I think they put MODOK or showed him so that way they're like, okay, maybe they'll watch it because of MODOK. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought it was a missed opportunity.
All three of those Marvel fans like me hyped to see MODOK.
I don't have a fucking clue who that
I
is.
don't.
Okay, MODOK is actually MODOK is in the comics. Nah. MODOK is basically he was a scientist. I forgot how he became MODOK, but he got into an accident and he became fused with this android or some shit. And then he's basically a giant, big-headed man with tiny legs.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah,
That was
The
in
one
the
who
fucking,
flies around.
That was in the
He's
back.
yeah,
Yeah.
The nigga that looks like the character from Sonic.
yeah. He looks like a Mr. Electric from Sharkboy Lava Girl.
Oh God.
And he looks like that. And that's MODOK.
So what can he do?
He's very smart. He can shoot lasers.
He's handicapped though.
He got legs.
Isn't he telepathic? Telepathic?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He
Yeah,
can move
yeah,
things
he's
around
also-
with
he's also
his mind.
telepathic.
So that makes up for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's also telepathic. Yeah.
Nothing against handicapped people, by the way.
Yeah, because it's like little legs.
Yeah.
It's like his little legs is going like.
Yeah. So
Oh shit! But but MODOK's in the movie, and then surprisingly, last night, the script, not the script, but like it was like it just like dialogue captions from the movie subtitles. It leaked last night, and it confirmed some theories about some things, which is interesting. I haven't really looked too deep into it, but I did see the ending, the leaked ending of the movie. I'm kind of like, oh, okay, that's where you're all going with this. Okay, I'm not gonna say it here. I don't want to ruin it for anybody that's excited for it.
Spoiler.
I'm not gonna say it, John.
I'm just kidding.
But
I got the other fans that
what is this?
Ant-Man and the Wasp's script leaked last night. It was like on Reddit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Oh, there it is right there. Script leak. Let's see here. Oh, it's deleted, you bastards.
I saw it last night before it got pulled. And but yeah, I was like, okay, you're going there a bit. That's interesting.
Because
But I don't know how the rest of the film's gonna be. But yeah. But yeah, so that's my thought of Ant-Man. Quantum Man, I think it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be a perfectly fine movie. I was more excited to see Jonathan Majors play Kang. He's a great villain in the comic books. They might be overpowering him in these movies, but it'd be interesting to see what they do with it.
So is he a wasp?
He's a Kang. He's like a.
What is that?
I just read the comment section for the leak thing.
Yeah.
And somebody said, I'm not even kidding. It said, spoiler alert, MODOK is hung.
Oh God! Oh God!
I'm sorry, I just couldn't.
But Kang is like he's a time traveling supervillain.
Okay.
And it looks like in this movie he has fought the Avengers multiple times and killed them multiple times because of his time traveling powers.
So where was he when Thanos needed help?
He was in the quantum. He was in the quantum realm.
He's just watching Thanos get his ass whooped.
Well, apparently that's how that timeline was supposed to go. Thanos was supposed to die and get his ass beat.
And then
Because he's from like a
Kang.
different,
He's from a different
universe.
dimension, yeah.
Dimension, like as in like, yeah.
Jamal's face over. I'm getting a headache.
Jamal, no more simple Marvel movies. Now it's getting into the complex multiverse of
Like, just leave me at Black Panther. Yeah, fine.
I might check in on Spider-Man here. If X-Men ever decides to fucking want
If
to,
they show up,
yeah,
I'm just waiting for the Fantastic Four to come in.
with Krasinski.
No, That will not happen. Not on my planet.
I don't know. On this podcast, we seem to will things into existence.
He's officially not happening.
He's officially happening.
Not happening. No, stop it.
He's happening.
Don't do this.
He's happening.
But
Mo Dick.
But the current.
What are you?
What's wrong with you? Oh
I gotta
God.
get off Reddit.
I'm so sorry, Caden. You have to do so much.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not editing all that shit.
Oh God.
It's like 5 hours.
But then like, God. But then, Jesus Christ. But no, the front runners right now for playing Mr. Fantastic is either Diego Luna or Adam Driver. Which is like better. Both of them better than Krasinski.
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver,
Jim face.
Asian Jim.
Anderson.
But yeah, let's.
Oh no, it wasn't. No, it was. I
This ain't Anderson Paak. What? This ain't Anderson Paak as Mr. Fantastic. He goes, oh. What's that thing he says? Oh, so good. You can't tell me that I'm fly. Okay, anyways, let's move on to Bo's Afraid.
Man.
The trailer for that.
I love Joaquin. I don't know.
Oh yeah, this is the new A24 movie directed by Ari Aster. New horror comedy.
I don't know if I like this one.
You know if you like this one?
I'm gonna have to watch the trailer again because he's like playing multiple stages, I think, right?
Yeah.
But then it just starts. I'm like, okay, it's Joaquin A24. It's gonna be something good, and it still could be.
Yeah.
And then he just starts going into some weird shit, and I'm like, what is going on?
I'm very.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. You want to go, Jonathan, or?
I was just gonna say I only know Ari Aster.
Yeah.
Ari Aster from Midsommar because
Yeah.
he's the one who directed Midsommar, and so.
Ever seen Hereditary?
Oh, and Hereditary. Yeah, I forgot that was him too. So I've seen Hereditary and Midsommar only from him. And like Jamal said, when the trailer first released, I watched it, thought it was interesting, but didn't quite get it at first because of everything that was going on. Then I saw the name Ari Aster and I was like, oh, so it's going to be maybe like a horror-ish elements to it. But I'm kind of excited to see it.
Yeah, this one has been one of my most anticipated bits because Ari Aster involved in Joaquin Phoenix. That just sounds like a match made in hell.
You had me in the first half.
That's the best way.
Yeah.
That's the best way to describe it because those are both chaotic minds. But yeah, very much looking forward to this movie because this is a script that Ari Aster has been working on for years. I think even before like Hereditary and Midsommar. And he described it as his 4-hour comedic tragedy, like horror comedy. I don't know. I don't think it's going to actually be 4 hours. It's going to be closer to 3. I know, huh? But I just think it's
Time to train my bladder again.
I think it's really cool to see just this kind of like nightmarish delving into like someone's past. And then like them being like kind of afraid of everything. and you get to see, I'm assuming you get to see why he's afraid of everything throughout the whole movie. And I feel like a lot of shit that's happening is just in his head.
Yeah, I kind of got the glimpse of like, is it agoraphobic or people that are like afraid to be sociable people?
Yeah, going outside and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of this stuff is going to happen through his mind. And you'll see like a lot of it projected throughout the film.
But like he's probably just in that house, maybe.
That'd be interesting. Yeah, the house still, or you just find out he's just going across the street. I think that'd be amazing.
Yeah. I'll have to watch it again. The trailer.
But yeah, I don't think the runtime hasn't been but I know he originally intended it to be 4 hours long.
That's too long.
It's just very long.
That's just too long, man.
Okay, at 179 minutes, so basically 3 hours.
All right. I guess that's becoming the new thing.
Do you guys think that any movie should be made 4 hours?
No.
But with the exception of there being a, what do you call it, like in in a play in
Intermissions?
Yeah,
intermission.
I think they should definitely bring intermissions back.
Yeah.
I feel like I wouldn't mind watching a movie 3 hours or 4 hours because I've seen like 4-hour movies before, like the good ones, like Lawrence of Arabia and shit. And
Was that good? Was that good?
yeah, it was a great movie.
I thought it was okay.
It's a great movie, but
It's ass cheeks.
that's you didn't like that one?
That shit was ass cheeks.
Oh my
remember
god!
watching it in class?
Oh my god, we're gonna have a debate.
Let's
Remember
do-
watching
Oh
that in
my
class?
god, we're not gonna do it
watching
today.
it. Fucking fell asleep during that shit.
We're gonna have a whole episode where we debate things.
Yeah, go
Expect
ahead.
that. And
Citizens Kane. Fuck that shit. Too. Fuck that shit. Too. I don't care.
Okay, I won't defend Citizen Kane as hard as I do with Lawrence of Arabia because I think that's like really a really great movie. But yeah, we're gonna debate that one, you little some bitch. But yeah, anyways, 4-hour movie. I think that's like one of the perfectly paced movie and everything.
I agree with Alec. If they had like an intermission,
Yeah.
where it's like, because then when we go to the theater and you're watching a 3-hour movie, it's like, oh shit, I gotta piss.
Yeah.
And now you missed something that may be important to the fucking plot. Where it's like, okay, intermission. Hey, go stretch, go get your snacks, go take a shit, whatever you got to do. Put some money on the meter,
Right.
and then come back.
Some money on the
Like, that then it'd be like, all right, cool, a little refresh.
Yeah.
But like when you just kind of sit through it and that shit, it just kind of starts to wear on you a little bit.
Then you got like movies like Godfather 1 and 2. Both of those are like 3 hours. I think second one's like over 3 hours. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But those are like, I can watch those any time of the day. And it's like, what was that?
Nah. But yeah, if there's an intermission,
Yeah.
I think that's also probably why I kind of lean more toward shows now, because I can take a break, I can pick it back up like in a day or two, or
Yeah.
and feel like I don't miss anything.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be a 3-hour epic.
I say we just make a fucking 6-hour movie.
Let's do it. Shit.
You know,
I know there's like one movie that's like over 24 hours long.
who did that?
I have to see. Like,
YouTube.
World's longest movie. Oh yeah, it's an 85-hour movie, experimental film. No, I don't even know if you can watch that.
Who was the one that sat down and watched that?
The Cure for Insomnia. That's what it's called. That's a funny title. That's funny.
Yeah.
Came out in 1987. But yeah, the 85.
Who's watching that?
I don't know.
Who recorded all of that?
Some guy just watching that right now.
Hasn't blinked in like 5 hours.
No sleeping at all. Yeah, those are definitely those kind of movies you have to like got to go for multiple viewings.
Could you imagine like trying to rewind something like, oh shit, what happened at like minute fucking 45 and you're on like hour 48? Fuck. It's like,
Yeah, that's insane.
yeah. Could you imagine
Like
the VHS tape that bitch came on?
Yeah. At most, I'll allow a movie to be 4 hours. That's like the limit for me.
Well, we're gonna make a 5 or 6 hour movie.
We're gonna break that limit. Limits are meant to be broken.
It's gonna be just nothing.
But yeah, the Bo's Afraid. I'm looking forward to that. We're gonna watch that together as a family too. We're gonna make Jamal sit through it.
Is that official?
Yes,
Not official?
that's right now. Scream 6.
I'll be quick on this one because I think this one could be really good. I think them going to New York makes it interesting because there's a lot that you can kind of play on with that. So that looks very interesting. The trailer looks good. So I'm probably excited to watch that one.
Yeah.
Same. My favorite scene was like when he shot him with the shotgun, goes and looks, not there.
Ghostface with the blicky.
Teleportation.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be a real fun. It's something they're going in an interesting direction with. They it looks like they have like a museum of Ghostface killings and stuff like that. So there could be like a cult
Yeah.
Ghostface.
And it feels like this one is like okay, that's kind of actually scary. Mm-hmm. Where like you just don't know what motherfuckers like with a mask on. You're like, what is he doing?
This Ghostface is brutal more than ever. Yeah,
He's got a fucking shotgun just
He
blasting
got the blicky.
in the fucking liquor store. Just so yeah,
Yeah.
that one looks pretty good.
But yeah, excited for that one. And then talk about Decision to Leave.
So now, spoiler alert.
This is the spoiler alert. But yeah, I suggested this film last week, and this is what I ranked as my favorite film of 2022. And it's directed by a Korean director, directed by Park Chan-wook. And like I said before, he's one of my favorite filmmakers that's out here. And yeah, this movie about basically a detective who's on the case following a guy that fell from the top of a mountain. And then he solves the mystery. It turns out it was his wife that did it. But then he's like, you know what? You're cute.
It's always the wife.
You're attracted to me. I'm gonna let this slide.
I'm gonna turn the eye.
You're gonna turn the eye a bit, and I'm gonna have a bit of an obsession with you.
Yeah.
For the rest of the movie, and you're gonna keep doing what you're doing. But yeah, what do you guys think of it?
I enjoyed it. The whole premise of it is just very interesting. Like you said, like you just explained, where this detective, he's figuring out the case, and it's like, oh, you did it? And then he just kind of was just like, whatever.
Just toss that phone into the ocean.
Yeah, like, so just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
You like ice cream?
I'm gonna buy you this box full of shrimp, whatever it was.
We're gonna have dinner.
They had like the most expensive sushi or something.
Yeah, sushi. That's what it was. Yeah.
But there were some shots in there, and I texted in a group chat. I was like, that's a fucking beautiful shot.
Yeah.
And so when they're sitting in the interrogation room, and we've seen an interrogation scene, and
yeah,
okay, how many times can you kind of redo that?
Exactly.
But they figured out a way to redo it, and it took me like a couple seconds to actually see that they both weren't in focus in the foreground, because like I said, you're just so conditioned to just like, oh, it's in focus.
Exactly. Yeah.
But he was in focus in the foreground, and then she was in focus in the back. And I was like, that's fucking crazy.
It switched.
Yeah, and it started to switch, and I was like, that's fucking dope.
Amazing, yeah.
And then I like like you said earlier, like he's like kind of the king of transitions. There were some transitions where it didn't even feel like a transition.
Yeah.
And it just went to the next scene, and you're just like, oh shit, like when did we get here?
Yeah.
But I enjoyed the story. I thought it was really good. The ending was kind of like, because I don't know if she left or if she did.
I think she decided to leave.
Oh,
Put the button.
Spoiler.
Okay, you messed up.
yeah,
You had a perfect opportunity to press the laugh one.
yeah,
Oh,
What do you think I meant?
yeah. Anyway,
Okay, anyways, let them squander.
yeah. So now it makes sense. Decision to leave.
Yeah.
So she definitely
She
left.
made that decision to leave. She fucking died.
But
she said, "I'm not leaving the place."
so you think she died?
I'm leaving.
Yeah, she definitely died.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, you don't think
Why?
You don't think that's what happened?
Yeah, that's what's like. Why do you think she did it?
Well, so I know she
You see her
did.
bury herself.
Yeah, right. But like, I felt like she got up, or maybe I missed it. Okay.
No, she died.
Oh, okay.
She's buried underneath that in the water. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Because I was like, she was running away from him, right? Mm-hmm. And so then he gets there, and then he can't find her, and I'm thinking, well, maybe she just had second thoughts and just got up and fucking left.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, but you're saying she died, so I'm like, oh, well, all right.
She did die. Yeah.
Well,
Jamal's like, maybe it wasn't as experimental as I thought.
but yeah, I thought it was good though. It was just funny how like he's chasing the guy, and then she's following him. And then the second time he brings her in, the sushi's gone, the expensive one. He just brings that bitch a fucking corn dog. And it was like,
Yes,
okay.
you do.
Yeah. It looked cold too. Like that shit didn't look warm at all.
Oh God.
But yeah, I would rank it. I would say mid peak. I'm holding out on my peak status and like a 5-star on Letterboxd for something that just like when I watch it, I'm just like, bam, that's instantly peak. But I enjoyed it. I would watch it again. So I give it mid peak.
I like that as well. The shots were very beautiful, especially like when it came to like the like ocean and water scenes and like the mountain scenes. I thought those were really good. I liked how the camera kept moving around, especially when they were like running, the chase scenes and all that. I thought that was all really, really nicely done. And I thought it was, it was an interesting story to tell. And liked how when he figured out that, spoiler alert, that it was her who actually killed her husband, the movie doesn't end there. Because a lot of like these detective movies, it's like, okay, you try to figure out the murder. Once you figure it out, movie's done. You figure out like around like maybe halfway or so that, oh shit, the wife did it. But the movie still goes on. And it's more of like now you're focusing on like the relationship between the two and stuff like that. And like this isn't healthy in a way because you did something that you swore an oath to do of like being this honorable detective. You gave away your integrity and whatnot. And now you're pursuing this side piece. Sorry. This person type of stuff.
The job is this floozy.
Flimsy floozy. But I thought what was really good, really an interesting choice was he made her Chinese instead of Korean. And so there was like times when she would speak Chinese and he would like, yeah, Korean, tell me in Korean. Like, I don't understand what you're saying. And they used like the phone to like talk to each other sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how he was like trying to learn Chinese too, type of stuff. I don't know. I just found that pretty cool.
What do you give it?
Give it like,
Oh, sorry. What would I give it? I would give it definitely a peak.
Oh,
Yeah, peak.
you're really, you hand out peaks a lot.
No.
No.
I say like mid peaks too, man. That one was the peak though. It was beautiful.
Okay, so Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, or Decision to Leave.
I would say Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Man, he
because
really loves that movie.
Just because I wouldn't mind watching that movie again. Not that I wouldn't mind watching Decision to Leave either, but it's just, in Everything Everywhere All at Once, it's more of a feel good time type of movie. Like you could just watch it anytime. Like, let's go. Let's watch it. Yeah.
All right.
okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, my thoughts on it more is, well, first of all, like my favorite country to make movies is Korea. Because I feel like they do make the best shit in the world.
Parasite.
Parasite. Thank you, Jonathan. But
I know things.
oh yeah, one of the biggest movies of the last few years. Yeah, thank you, good job. It's like I know what Avatar is. I know a movie, but the thing I love about them is that they blend. They know how to blend comedy, action, romance, even horror into their work really well and make it feel like supernatural and like genuine. Not like some other movies try to do it, where it's like they feel like when some movies try to do comedy, like it feels like the movie stops.
Yeah.
In order for them to tell a joke and then like give audience time to like laugh at a joke, and then it could like ruin the tension in the scene, stuff like that. But yeah, in Korean movies, they know how to really make that feel natural.
Like it's all just kind of meshed together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And with Park Chan-wook, he's like more like, what are you doing over there, Jonathan? See, every time I talk,
I'm just trying
he never listens to me.
No, I'm just trying to get some tissue. I got some stuff on my nose. I was trying to be respectful. I muted myself.
Should be respectful that I hear like.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on?
Anyways, but yeah, I see like the director Park Chan-wook is like the Korean Hitchcock in a way. Cause I know I need to put y'all on some Hitchcock. You uneducated fucks. How dare no? Because this is basically his take on like something like Vertigo. Because both of those movies deal with obsession, especially obsession on like a woman. But in this way, it's more, and they both deal with like a mental block, like insomnia. And he did like the main character in Decision to Leave did dealing with insomnia, and then in Vertigo, the main character dealing with vertigo.
Vertigo, yeah.
And but that plays into the plot very well. But the thing about it here is that he's basically doing like a more modern version of it by making it closer connected to technology. And like one of the scenes that gets me, that like I think it perfectly describes the whole movie, is like him texting her, and you see And there's like an overlay of like the text bubbles over his face.
Yeah.
And it's like he's just staring at the phone, just like waiting for her to reply. I think that perfectly encapsulates what the whole movie's about. It's like him just being obsessed with her.
Yeah.
And it's like how like it feels like a one-sided love, but it's like it's not really. It is more of her just being like the way she is, and not really knowing how to display her feelings to him. But yeah, and then I like the way the movie uses its visuals motifs of the mountains and the water. Because like they say in the quote, there's like a quote that she says in the movie. She quotes Confucius, and the quote is, "Wise people like water, benevolent people like mountains." And then she calls it, and then she says she's not benevolent, so she's like water. And yeah, and then there's Jonathan didn't hear that, but in a way, the main character, the detective, he's like a mountain because he likes everything to have like finality to it, like the beginning, middle, end to a mountain, because it rarely changes and everything like that. And then with water, it's like ever changing. There's like more to it than what it seems. It's like it evolves constantly. And it's like, and within the context of romance, it fits perfectly into that sort of dynamic where you have like opposites attract to each other. That kind of idea to it. But yeah, I really like that aspect. And then there's like water, what do you call it, wallpaper in her room, in her apartment. And then and like stuff when he's like running after that criminal going up the hill, it's kind of like him going up a mountain. Yeah. Stuff like that. It's like it's kind of like all over the place, symbolism and stuff like that. But yeah, I really like when directors do stuff like that. It's like subtle, but like catch it, you catch it. It's like it's one of those movies that I think needs like multiple viewings. Yeah, to really kind of digest it. Because now you're saying it, I'm like, But yeah, it's one of those things that takes time to digest, really. And I feel like it's funny that he said that he held back on violence and sexual content in this movie compared to his other movies
that he's made. Yeah,
that he's made before. And I feel like this is like also this. I feel like this movie is also very erotic in how he handles things. Yeah. Especially when like he pulled out that badass like chainmail glove thing and grabbed that guy's knife, and she's like looking at him and she's like, oh that's a man. That's a man right there. Yeah, look at that like male. I feel like the ending's not violent, but it's like the way it like hits you with the emotions is like very violent, and the way that it handles it, because it's like I think it's a very sad ending. Yeah, because like it's like he finally got the idea that she is in love with him, but like it's finally when it's too late and she's finally dead. Yeah, like it's finally confirmed. Yeah, well, he found out what like there were. Was it that recording?
Like a voice note or something?
Yeah.
Or no, was it
maybe a phone call?
Voicemail?
Yeah, voicemail. Yeah, but yeah, by the time he got to that beach, she was gone. Yeah.
Well, what if she did leave?
She made the decision to leave that beach.
I don't know.
That'd be funny. But yeah, I give this movie a peek. And
Jamal,
for anybody, well, I it's my number one movie of the year, so probably not shocking.
So is it peak cinema?
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
That may be the first peak cinema.
It's better than Everything Everywhere All at Once for me, personally.
Oh, that's a debate. Yeah. That's a debate.
I mean, it's also, they're like two completely different movies.
They are, right? It is. Oh, don't sit there and let them talk about your favorite movie of all time.
Okay, like you know what?
I can't wait for the debate episode. Oh, he's going to fight me. Sorry, I should say he's going to attempt to fight me. But yeah, I gave it a 5 out of 5 on Letterboxd, and highly recommend watching Park Chan-wook's other films. I feel like you can get a lot out of those just from being entertained. You can learn all kinds of filming techniques and stuff like that, smart screenwriting and everything like that. And transitions, man. He knows how to transition in movies. It's like there's some shit in there where it's like, oh my God. Yeah. It was like, how do you come up? He had a storyboard the shit out of it, I'm sure. But yeah, really good stuff there. Nice. And then, Megan. That's more between me and Jonathan because we both saw it.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about Megan. Me personally, I didn't really like it too much. I watched it in theaters, hoping it was going to be at least something good. It was something definitely interesting. I think I went in there with the notion thinking it was going to be like Chucky, Child's Play type of thing. But and I had high hopes because of all the like the ratings and all that, the hype behind it. People saying, "Oh, it's like, you know, the best thing that's come out or whatever in horror."
Who said that?
Or something like that. Well, not like the best thing, but it was like different, and that it wasn't what people had expected. Whatever. I watched it. I fell asleep maybe like halfway through, and then I woke up when it was like jump scare scenes. And then I was like, okay, yeah, this movie isn't as good as I thought it was gonna be. Definitely different, not like Chucky. And I'll just end it with saying it's for me it's a ass.
He didn't sound like negative, honestly.
Yeah.
Until like that.
Yeah. He just like slowly.
He's
Just,
like,
like,
yeah, this is complete garbage.
Yeah, it's ass. That's what I'll give it.
Okay,
Alec.
Okay, yeah. So I saw this movie, but I was anticipating it just based off the trailer for her hitting the Millie Rock. Whatever she was doing, and to Taylor Swift.
that was to Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but yeah, I expect like Jonathan, it's more like a modern, updated version of Chucky, Child's Play, the Child's Play movies and stuff like that.
Just not as good.
I feel like it's not as good as that, but I do feel like this is a really solid, fun horror movie. Because like, even though I would have liked it more if they kept it the R rating like they were supposed to, but then they saw the hype on TikTok getting like a lot of attention, and they were like, okay, let's make it PG-13 to get these kids in. Because I was like, you stupid assholes, just make it rated R. Give me my bloody. Give me my bloody horror movie, because press the spoiler alert. I'm going to talk about something.
Spoiler alert.
But there's a scene where Megan kills the boss of the main character, and what do you call it? An elevator.
Yeah.
And the assistant is right there too, and she kills him. But in she just stabs both of them. Yeah. And then they kind of cut away from both of their deaths a bit.
You don't really see, you just see like a glimpse maybe, but you don't really see
it happening.
But in there's an R-rated cut coming out soon on Blu-ray and 4K and stuff like that. And you see, and in the original cut, she cuts off the boss's head. Yeah, tosses it into the elevator with the assistant, and then she just completely obliterates like the guy's face, like stabbing him in the mouth and stuff like that, and it's like making it really way more gory than it looked before. And then like the neighbor that got killed, she melted it. You didn't see her face getting melted off, but in the original cut, you see her face get melted off.
Okay,
see, that's the stuff I want out of these movies. Right, I want to see. Look, you're gonna give me a movie about a killer doll. You better give me some shit.
Maybe that's what I expected. It would just felt toned down.
It was toned down a bit in the violence, but I think the script is pretty good. Itself is pretty good. Cause I'm like the whole movie, because I like one of the things I like about certain movies is like you can be like this certain thing on the surface, but it can also be like about this thing about this certain thing in the subtext. It could be more than that, like how Rocky on the surface is a movie about a boxer, but in a deep down that movie is basically a love story between him and Adrian. That's what it's ultimately about. And but this movie is more about like young children's codependency on technology, and like how the kids nowadays have like
glued to their
iPads and stuff, and it is worrying because it's like you're not really like getting a real human connection with anybody outside of that. You're getting like an experience that's meant to like entertain you instead of like giving you like nuances that a real human being can give. Yeah, and it's more about that, and I like the whole sister relationship because at the beginning of the movie there's like this little girl, her family and her parents are in the snow. They're in the car together, and they get into a car accident, and the parents end up dying in the car accident. And so then she has no parents anymore. So then they have to give her to, I believe, it's her sister's kid.
Yeah, so that's her like aunt.
Yeah, it's her aunt. Yeah, it's her aunt. Yeah. And they gave her to her aunt who works at this toy company, and she's the one that ends up building Megan for her to like have somebody because she never had kids before. Yeah, so she doesn't really know how to like interact with her really too much, and like really talk about her what happened to her to her parents. So she's like, okay, I'll build this toy to like talk to her and then talk to her about stuff or anything and play with her and stuff like that. Stuff I can't do because I'm like either I don't know how to connect with her or I'm just too busy because I'm actually building toys to make money.
Right.
Stuff like that. And but basically, yeah, I feel like it's important to like talk to kids about certain things that they don't understand quite too much what happened to them, because just like this girl's obviously going for like severe like grieving PTSD for majority of the movie. And I feel like it's important to like, there's going to be times where kids have to like grow up faster than they have to. And she's talking to her what do you call it, niece about death towards the end of the movie, and like trying to like apologizing about like not talking about this stuff before. And it's like I don't know, the stuff like that is pretty touching to see in a movie that you don't really get to see in a horror film.
Yeah,
it's like these little human moments. So that was like really interesting to me. I think it's still a fun movie overall. You still get some cool deaths, and you get like good character stuff like that. And watching her dance was funny. Everybody in my theater was laughing. And and they're making a Megan 2.
Oh,
Megan 2.0. They're gonna come out in 2025, I believe.
Already,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna get this. I feel like it made over $100 million worldwide already.
I mean, the trailer alone is definitely like, what the fuck is that? So
yeah, it's like Uncanny Valley doll girl.
Yeah. So I can see.
Yeah,
that.
it cost $12 million to make.
And they made
$124 million worldwide. So
last week it was just 9.8 million.
Success.
Yeah, it's a huge hit. So definitely come back to that shit.
Yeah.
It's the highest grossing movie of this year already of 2022
until Cocaine Bear comes out.
Yeah, until Cocaine Bear makes money. But yeah, I like Megan. I'll give it a peak mid. I think like about 3.5 stars, like around there.
Is that even a thing?
Is it? Did that peak mid?
Mid peak?
Mid peak? Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like peak mid.
Backwards.
I'm sorry. My bad.
It's good.
But yeah, I'll give a mid peak. I enjoyed the movie quite a lot. It's a good dark horror comedy.
All right. So now that
what do you think about that, Jonathan? Huh? You still think his ass?
Meet me outside, man. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Outside. Yeah, I'll beat your.
Gonna run you over. But last on the docket for this one, yeah, I know, folks.
Great episode.
The Last of Us. So if you've been living under a rock, not the rock, but a rock, The Last of Us show that premiered on HBO last Sunday.
Yeah.
To massive numbers.
Yes.
It was the second largest debut, only to House of Dragons, I believe.
Yes.
So The Last of Us is, as Alec was saying, it's an adaptation of a video game from Sony. It's like a post-apocalyptic pandemic type world. And the show, for me, was one that I was really looking forward to, because I played the game like a little bit, and the game was great. And they definitely like recreated that kind of opening scene of the game almost to a T. And it was pretty. We've all watched it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's to me, it's gonna be fucking huge. And I had texted Alec, and I told him, I was like, man, or I think I did it in the group chat.
Yeah.
And you just didn't reply back.
As he
I
usually does.
did later.
Anyway,
He plays the next day.
yeah.
I did later.
Like the next day he chimes in.
Hey.
But I was like, it's crazy that, yeah, they promoted it, but they didn't like really push it
Heavily. Yeah.
And then I was like, but watch now, before the next episode, you're going to see that shit everywhere. And then literally Monday, saw that shit everywhere.
Yeah.
And so they were like, oh shit, we fucked up a little bit. And now they're really getting behind it. And I think it's going to be probably one of the biggest shows of the year. And we're only in January. So that tells you like how good it is. Just like, what's the name? What's the guy's name?
Like main guy?
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal?
Pedro Pascal. He's great.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a great actor.
He's
Super
great.
Yeah.
The girl is solid.
He is a daddy in he's a daddy in space and in the apocalypse.
And the apocalypse. And this one, I was going to spoil it. And she dies.
He just blurted it out.
But yeah, it's a man. I can't wait to watch the new one tonight. It looks great. The story is there, and I think for a video game, this is the one that translates perfect to like movie or TV show.
Yeah.
So I give the first episode peak. And I was just talking about, it's gotta fucking wow me. But this did. Like this is gonna be solid. This is gonna be big. It's gonna be big.
Same. I fell in love with it. I've heard a little bit about the game. My brother, Lil J, he's super into video games. He told me all about it.
Both of y'all haven't played the game?
I played it a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't played it at all, but Lil J was like super excited about the show because I think he's played the video game or like has heard of it and all that, and was telling me about it, which in turn got me hype.
I have. I'm actually replaying it right now.
And
I should probably play it.
My rating, I would definitely rate it a peak as well. It was really well. And not knowing anything about the video game, and I asked him, was like, should I watch like the gameplays or like the story on YouTube, or should I just watch the show? So, what do you guys think?
How about just played the game?
I mean, okay, I'll try playing the game.
But I do think
Coward watching this cutscene.
I was scared. No, I was kidding.
but I do think that's like one of the great things about it.
Yeah,
is that if you haven't played the game, you can just watch it and it just feels like a show.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But like the people who have played the game, it's like, oh yeah, I remember that. So yeah.
But yeah, I really liked the first episode for it too. I played the game before, and I'm replaying it right now actually. And a lot of the first episode, they recreate a lot of things from like at least like the first, I don't know, hour or two of the game. Yeah, there's like some lines that are verbatim from the game as well, and there's characters that sound almost exactly like the ones from the game, like Joel and Ellie, of course, and then his brother Tommy sounds dead on like he does in the game, which is crazy. I know they did that on purpose, and because I know that the game's creator is involved with the writing of the show.
Good.
And there's certain things that they added to the show that I think benefited it, like the opening with that scientist talking about like what's going to happen, basically going to happen in the rest of the show. And that was a very like haunting way to open the show for sure. I think that was great.
Yeah.
And then when they have that, they're driving through the town, they're trying to escape. And in the game, it's like a car crash that like tilts their car over. And they allude to that with the car passing by, but then they turn back and there's like the whole ass plane crashing into the town, which makes like, okay, that's like an even better way to do it, because like that's more like that, but stakes a lot. That's like shit's really going down.
Yeah,
the world is literally dying around you as you're walking, running around.
The suspense of that shit was great. Yeah.
It's fantastic, and I feel like it's a really good adaptation of where I feel like this game is like going to be accurate. Like take things from the game in a way where it's like, okay, this is very familiar, but in the next couple of episodes we're going to do something different, because I know they're going to add new characters to it, and the new elements that we haven't seen before, because in a video game is very much a one person perspective kind of thing, and in the TV show you can see it from other people's perspectives,
right?
Too. So I think Pedro Pascal doing a great job, and Bella Ramsey, they were in Game of Thrones. They played Lady Mormont. Yeah, they were like one of the highlights of that series, and and they're doing a great job in the show for sure as Ellie, and I like her dialogue in it. It's really funny. What the fuck?
Yeah, she's pretty funny.
Ah, shit, I'm outside. but yeah, and the ending and the implications of Ellie seeing like the brutal display of violence Joel puts on, I feel like that's going to be an implication for the rest of the series.
Because he beat the shit out.
Yeah, that was
for really what good. The character that she becomes later on down the line. Not going to spoil for sure, but like, yeah, it's very interesting where it leads. Interesting where it leads.
Okay.
And before I'm going to go into something else, but like I'm going to give this first episode a peek. I hope it continues for the rest of the series for sure, because there's a new episode actually coming out in a few hours tonight, so hopefully it keeps up that momentum. Yeah, and I do want to like compare it, because The Last of Us is made by the same company as Naughty Dog's the company that made Last of Us, and they also made the Uncharted games. And the reason why, and like video game adaptations have a horrible, notorious for their track record of being ass every time they turn into a movie.
Right.
This is like Resident Evil, and then like, I don't know, Mortal Kombat. And then like the first Mortal Kombat's one, the original one. Yeah. And then what the other one? Doom. The Doom movie was terrible. There's like all kinds of terrible video game movies.
Super Mario.
Back in the 90s.
Yeah, that was terrible. VHS one.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah.
But then
Street Fighter.
And then recently the shift is turning a bit. But last year when they came out with Uncharted, because Uncharted is one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah, same.
And then when they made Nathan Drake into Tom Holland, I'm just like, okay, so this is what y'all doing with it. You're making it. You see, it's the same thing where I have a problem with things where it's like you're fitting the world of this game around the actor. Like you're making it more comfortable for him instead of like making it more. You're like
serve the purpose.
Serve the source material instead of like serving this actor.
Exactly.
You're just giving a vehicle to because he's a hot name right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can put a hot name in there, but just make it actually like accurate to the game and everything. And I felt like I was watching like a fan film cosplay of Uncharted, and I was actually watching Uncharted movie.
Right.
And I felt like, I don't know. I feel like the Uncharted could be a big ass franchise if they didn't like do it like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, with this one, this feels like a perfect adaptation in the way where they follow the blueprint of the game pretty spot on and perfectly. And then after that, you can just do whatever you think is best to tell the story in a television format.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is the show that we're all watching together.
Yes.
So we had been trying to get that going for a while, and then this one just kind of just fell into place.
Yeah.
And so it's actually perfect. So,
right time.
So we'll probably be giving more kind of reviews on it, more in depth
as the show goes on.
Yeah, and giving our thoughts and things like that.
Yeah.
But Jonathan has the next film to suggest for us to watch.
Yes, so I gave it much thought, but
Did you?
I think because I wasn't sure. Like I want to pick something that we haven't seen, because I could have picked something that I haven't seen and maybe Jamal hasn't seen. But Alec is always up to date with everything that comes out.
I was like, technically, no. I've seen the movie you're suggesting, and no one has seen it yet.
How have you seen it?
I said no one has seen it yet.
Yeah. So
I was like, wait, how did you see it?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. So I came out with the brilliant idea of watching Shotgun Wedding, which stars J-Lo. I forgot the other name.
Josh Duhamel.
Josh Duhamel.
Jesus Christ.
And also has our great friend and actor Ray. So support him.
Friend of the show, Ray Mamundo.
Yes.
Ray, you're going to get your shirt, man. You're going to get your shirt, bro.
We're a couple of episodes late to turn in that shirt, but you'll get it. But yes, in order to support Ray, I decided that we should watch Shotgun Wedding. And I know Alec hasn't seen it yet because it hasn't come out. And the other day I was watching YouTube and saw that J-Lo was promoting it, so that's how I got the idea of like, okay, let's watch Shotgun Wedding. And it should be coming out this Friday, if I'm not mistaken, on Amazon Prime.
You saw it on YouTube, not on her TikTok? I'm sure you follow?
I don't, but yes.
Yeah, you do.
We were watching Shotgun Wedding, and next episode we'll talk about it.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, folks, it was a long one.
Another long one.
Another
That's
long
fine,
one.
okay?
Yeah.
That means we're getting comfortable with our show.
People were probably checked out after Gabby's interview. They're like, we don't know anything that's going on.
These idiots.
But yeah, so that's another one in the books. Mm-hmm. And, we'll be back. And that's it, man. That's all we got. Go do something with your life.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.